What you miss watching?
Nothing.
Why not?
Nothing that I'm going to talk about live on the show.
Why not?
Thanks so much. Have a nice day.
I think you should talk about it.
I don't even know what it is, to be completely honest.
I'm just interested. That's all I'm saying. I'm really interested in what you're talking about.
I don't know what it is.
So random question, and this is something that I've been wanting to ask for the last maybe, I don't know, 6 weeks. Am I on the view, Brianna? I'm just asking. Hey, three. Make sure you got my face in it. Okay. Cool.
See me.
Go to hell.
My bad. And I talked to you about this, Tina. What are we as a podcast? Socially Irresponsible, the podcast. Are we a black podcast?
Yes.
Yes.
I would say so.
You say? Okay.
Oh, we're just a podcast, black podcast.
And it was a question I wanted to know because who were we talking to? Guy, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, when I want to get some of that blackity black shit in my life, he's like, I'll turn on the Socially Irresponsible podcast. I smiled. I enjoyed that comment. You know what I mean? But then I thought about it. And do you think, I don't know, is that what we are? Because I'm not sure, because, you know, we our identity changes. We're so irresponsible. Our identity is whatever the hell we want it to be, which I think is dope. And as y'all can see, if y'all are watching live, we have a guest today. And of course, we have, her name is Sarah, who will have her introduce herself shortly. She is not black.
Nope.
You're not.
I fooled y'all.
Not in the slightest. So anyway, and I kind of don't want to. We have a lot of black talk. We talk that shit, right? Or we at least try to. That's our purpose, and that's kind of what we know. We know the black conversation of these topics, but I don't want to limit our conversation, if that makes any sense. I know Tina has been one of the main ones that have always said that there's conversations that we need to have that is amongst us. And I agree with her 100%. Sometimes the motherfuckers need to comment and have their input on some of the things we talk about.
Agreed.
But I always think that they should listen to what we're saying. Does that make sense? Or am I off on that? Or am I just opening my mouth saying bullshit right now?
Well, no, I'm just kidding. I do think that there are certain conversations that people who aren't black need to listen to because it's a bird's eye view into what our experience is like. So I do think that that's necessary at times. However, you cannot give everyone a seat at the table because their fight or plight is not the same as ours. Be it when you're talking about race or if you're talking about sexuality or whatever. You can't tell me how to you can't tell me how to be a woman. I can't tell you how to be a man. So there are certain conversations that just can't be had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when it comes to race, like inviting other people to that conversation isn't always the best thing.
Okay. I kind of feel that way how did you feel about BLM marches, movements, and you had others marching, rioting, protesting with the black community? Was that
for me?
Yeah.
It kind of like put me off. I understand, you know, even the civil rights movement, even the Black Lives Matter movement, all of the movements where, you know, other has marched with us. I feel like since they have and let's just be honest, the skin color to make the change in the system, I think they should have been in front of the people that could make the difference. Let us do what we have to do because we don't have a seat at the table, like Tina said. Y'all do it on a different level.
Let us fight on the bottom and y'all go to the top.
Y'all go to the top because y'all have the skin color to walk through those doors, to sit at those tables, to make those different laws because, let's just be honest, y'all built the system. So it just looks different, like you're down there marching, but you standing side by side. For me, when everything's all said and done,
when you have the access,
you still get to go home with that privilege. Yeah. I don't.
Sir, how do you feel about, I guess, the fight and not the fight? It's not necessarily the fight, but the participation, or what is your role, or do you feel your role is when it comes to BLM, if that is even your lane?
Well, like what you were saying, I get what you're saying about the privilege, but a lot of people, like for me, example, I don't know shit about laws, so I can't personally be like, oh, I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? Like that's not my avenue.
Yeah.
I know I have the privilege, but I don't understand laws in order to help. Do you know what I mean? Like I couldn't. So if I wanted to say, okay, I want to support you, I being in sales my whole life, I would be like, hey, I'm going to march with you. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't know what else to do.
So
I have a question. Do you know anything about discrimination?
Yeah. Oh, like personally?
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, in the certain jobs that I've had, I've been as a woman.
as a woman, I think
Yes.
a woman would understand more than a male, a white male would.
Right.
Okay, so discrimination of skin color, why Black Lives Matter actually takes place.
Because y'all don't have a voice. That's not me. I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Yeah.
That sounds some music or something.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Whole beat.
but you took the time to like get to know what was going on, and you could actually do the same thing about laws.
Yeah. Well, no, to be honest, I don't pay much attention to the news. Like I don't subscribe to the bullshit that, is not true. You look at one, I just don't trust it because you don't know what's truth. You know what I mean?
Well,
all I know is like, I don't know. What are you saying?
No, how about and that makes sense, because when you distance yourself from it, when you distance yourself from it, it kind of, you don't notice it. But in your community of friends, like I have my community of friends, and I know which black people, Hispanics, white people that believe in BLM or believe in, blue lives or whatever you want to call it. When it comes to your circle of friends, you have other white individuals that I know you have some that are like, fuck black lives or just don't believe into it. And it just exists. I have black people who don't believe in black lives, right?
Right.
What role do you play in that relationship, if any?
Like if they say, oh, we don't believe it, we believe it's Antifa, or like all the other crap that they say.
Yeah, like, fuck black lives, or, we don't really believe stuff like that.
I don't know anybody that says fuck black lives.
Or all
Black
lives
people.
matter.
Yeah,
Or all
even-
lives matter.
even
There you
all
go.
lives matter shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really hang out with many people that have that mentality. You know what I mean? But if they did, I'd be like, well, you're ignorant. You're ignorant. I don't know. I mean, I don't hang out with people like that. Do you know what I
That
mean?
makes sense. Yeah. It's not your circle, so
No.
it's not who you're on with.
No. Yeah.
That's where I think a lot of people would believe that a non-black person in that fight should fight. Talk to other white people that don't believe in the right thing. Not march with us, not throw bottles, not graffiti, gang sign police offices, not do that thing, that stuff. But that's a whole nother conversation I want to get into. That we'll talk about that all day.
That's the line
Right.
between allyship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's where that comes into play. It's like, are you willing to use your privilege to advocate for those who are mis or underrepresented?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Sure. And however that looks like. If you tell me today, okay, we think that this looks like this, we need a voice for this, and we think that you can help, I'd be like, sure, I'm game. You know what I mean? But I don't know enough to know. You know
No,
what I mean?
that makes sense. That makes
Like,
sense.
Fair enough.
if you said today, hey, if you went and learned the laws and A, B, C for us because we need this, I'd be like, sure, cool, I got you. You know what I mean?
So we have Sarah here tonight, of course, and I hope to see a lot more of her as we go through this show. And we are, of course, Black Podcast, and I'm kind of interested in opening it up to kind of see what we can, other conversations we get. I'm actually interested, and I kind of told everyone about this. I'm actually interested how Tina will take it, that conversation, specifically you. I'm not gonna lie.
why? Because I'm militant as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine.
And I know Bettina will hit it head on because Bettina's fucking Bettina, and I wouldn't expect anything unless she actually asked, "Do I have to censor myself when we have other people on?"
Shit.
And no, you don't. And Sarah, I know her. I've known Sarah for
Oh, wait. However long that is. I don't do math.
quite a bit. I don't do math. For quite a bit. So I know it'll be a good conversation. Because I'm interested into a lot of things that, we talk about women and men. I'm interested into what women think about different topics because I'm a man and I think y'all all full of shit anyway. So
Are you interested?
Are you just want to argue with us, really?
Yeah,
Are you
that's all
sure
it
about that?
is.
Yeah, all I hear is bitches be lying.
Right?
Yeah.
Me?
You.
What?
You grabbing your invisible pearls?
Invisible pearls.
But yeah, I'm kind of interested. So as we have Sarah on, and I want to get a gay male on here as well.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a Mexican individual on here. Like I want to get I'm just curious.
You want to get culturally diverse.
Diverse.
I just want to see what everyone thinks about different things. You know what I mean? Because we could talk our shit all we want. And we talk about other races and cultures and what we think they think and how we think they feel. I think it would be interesting to kind of see what they have going on or what they think. And I'm kind of
same shit that you do.
which is
Like the same shit that you have going on.
oh yeah. But it's just interesting. And then I'm also interested on what their plight is and what their because me and Tina have a lot of similar fights, but Tina has fights that I have no idea about. And I've uncovered a lot of it on the show, just as, I have fights that she has that she doesn't have. And I think it'll be interesting. And again, opening us up to not just one group, but opening us up to the world and educating ourselves as we educate other people. And that's going to be for you, Bend Over. In Connecticut.
You have to stop.
No, that's my homeboy, Mr. Dover. Thank you for tuning in always. And we have Enrique from Spain. We have Ignacio from Argentina. Thank you for tuning in as always. He's Manu's little kinfolk. Argentina. Did I
They
say
do
that?
have lisps. That's funny.
Did I do that? Did I do
What
right?
language do they speak there?
Portuguese.
Portugal.
Portuguese. Portuguese. Anyway, go ahead on and get that intro so we get that going, Bree. Is it going? We have a whole new system. We look good though, at least. Yeah.
It's like it's delayed or
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be completely delayed, about 7 seconds. Anyway, don't worry about that intro. We'll get it on next time. Anyway, we're going to start off Socially Responsible, the podcast. We are in episode fucking a lot. We don't know what episode we're in. We'll have to figure that shit out. Yeah.
Wow.
I am Damien, aka Maverick, the Devil's Advocate.
It's your boy KK.
No AKAs for UKK.
I ain't got none.
Ha!
Well, we also have a different role. We're gonna have KK. He's gonna be in the comments tonight.
Am I?
Hopefully, we'll
So y'all
see.
say something.
Yeah, so y'all talk to
I'm
K.
gonna have a role.
That's funny.
But he's going to be in the comments and everything. So you're going to listen to, he's going to be the one responding. He's actually the one that has been responding to us on Socially Responsible on our Facebook page that is now blocked. What happened?
I don't even be on that page. I know it wasn't me.
Oh,
You jackass. You know that's you getting us kicked off the internet every week.
That was, I thought that was from, well, my bad. I think I was mistaken, so I apologize. But, so that was me, but KK is now the one that's going to be responsible for the Socially Responsible pages, all of them. So if you have anything
Too busy to do
to,
my own thing.
it is that guy, not me.
Hey y'all, it's Tina, aka Tina Cud, aka Steph Curvy, aka Chrissy, aka Steph Webb, aka the Heathen Heartthrob.
AKA she delivered. She delivered.
aka
Delivered.
you could fucking never swing my pony.
Did she just
And did.
WNBA, Candace Parker.
Forgot. Hey,
No, just on some random shit. Candace Parker and them won.
I'm a gay woman, so
Chicago.
you thought about Candace Parker, who is one of the few WNBA superstars who is straight. Got it.
Studweb. You said Studweb.
Got
She
it.
had a basketball reference, and you're a
I
hooper.
questioned her. I just
I questioned
can't
her.
believe the dude she had married a while back. Say,
Oh, the dude that played at Tennessee.
yeah, I couldn't believe it.
I was going for curiosity.
I think it was because he got her pregnant.
He shouldn't even be able to fuck.
I mean,
Square looking dude.
I
you
agree.
seen him?
I haven't seen it.
Y'all please Google Sheldon. Is it Sheldon?
Sheldon Williams.
please.
Yeah.
Was that her husband or
This
something?
motherfucker named
Yeah,
Sheldon.
yeah.
Well,
They were married.
He knocked her down. I couldn't believe it. Like
Yeah.
it
Tall
was
dude, small dude, nerd.
So he,
No, he was a tall dude.
He looked
was-
like Frankenstein for real.
He played in the NBA. He
He
just
like a
wasn't
black Frankenstein.
He wasn't great.
Somebody Google it and post that. Look sad.
Bettina, 8th grade fine.
8th grade fine.
8th grade.
And also behind the mics, we have our she's our actual fucking producer now, actually. So you're going to see her. No. Ms. Hay 3. She's back there.
Yell it, Bree.
Down the ones and twos. And then also our special guest, I guess, for this week.
Sure, Sarah. I don't have any AKAs though.
You have no AKAs?
I should probably do that. Get some.
Unprepared.
Wow. I didn't. He did not tell me I needed
Wow.
a fucking AKA for today. Okay.
Well, we'll get you when you get an AK. That means you're official. We'll get a T-shirt with the
right,
AK on it and everything.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Talk your shit, Bettina.
Oh shit! Let me see. I have 2 different situations this week. First,
Vehicular situation.
no, I don't. Fuck you. I'm not talking. Everybody knows, I do what I do for my day job. So this week, these little motherfucker kids are so fucking disrespectful. The boys are okay, but it's these little girls, these little underage individuals. If you don't do what they ask you to do, they get in their feelings. So I had this one little girl in class, and I did her schedule. Everything was fine. Well, she didn't like her schedule. So she didn't want to leave my class because she was in my class. So I was like, cool, you got to go, though. You can't be in here. She was like, I'm not going nowhere. I was like, cool, I'm going to give her a minute. I'm going to give her in a minute. She special. So I had to give her time to calm down.
I'm not about to play with you.
To get her time to calm down.
She got accommodations.
She got accommodations. So I give her time, but still. So then she goes to talking underneath her breath. This bitch think. I mean, like she going in.
Was you talking to the girl next to her?
Nah, she was talking. I don't know who she was talking in. She was like, "That's the fucking problem." I mean, like she going in. So I'm sitting over there. So I walk back up to her and I say, "Hey, you need to go to class. All professional and shit." So
professional and shit.
But
I go,
gotta keep your job.
I go, and she's like, I'm not going fucking nowhere. And I said, she was like, you about to piss me off. So I was just like, okay.
That's when you
I
walked
said,
in, went to the conference room.
I think I would ask what happens when she gets pissed off.
No.
Because I want to know.
So I asked her kindly. I said, you need to leave. I said, you're disturbing the rest of my class. This is not your class anymore. You need to leave. And she was just like, you think because you're a teacher, da da da. So she keeps going. I said, you need to leave. I'm gonna turn my back to you because I feel safe.
Period.
And I walked back to my desk. So she eventually gets up to leave, but I'm thinking to myself, and I'm sitting there, and I was like, man, growth. 9-8 Bettina would have moved this whole through this classroom so quick. I said, but 2021 Bonsu, I said, bitch, you doing a good job.
Bitch, you doing a good job.
Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job.
Kate, it is on TikTok. It is slap the shit out of a teacher month, right?
I wouldn't do that.
Ain't that what it is?
They put a whole email out to the teachers, making them aware of that.
I would go sub on purpose.
I
Get your ass whooped.
I should go sub on purpose.
I
Shit.
practiced. I was like, they were talking about it in class. The kids were talking. They thought it was funny. I was sitting at my desk. I was like, do you want fries with that? Do you want fries with that? Do you want fries with that? And they was like, my kids were like, what are you doing? I said, I'm practicing for my next job because if any one of you little motherfuckers put your hands on me, I'm going to act out. Shade room.
And tell your mama come up here too.
I'm going to act the fuck out because I'm just not going to do it. I'm not, y'all don't want this. Y'all don't want this.
Has anybody got slapped in America yet by a student, a teacher this month?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody. They pressed charges. She was 18.
Yeah. She was
Period.
18. She slapped her, I think it was her music teacher or English teacher. She slapped the shit out of him.
Like a real slap, not like we were just joking.
No, she slapped him.
Pressed charges on.
They pressed charges on that little
What
bit.
did that 5 finger say to their face?
Yeah,
Time.
and they thought it was the
what they
most
said. entertaining
thing. I know some kids in elementary school were doing it to their teachers or doing
Wow.
whatever, but I was like,
I'd get them little niggas wedgies.
I was like, I don't
They have
make.
TikTok in elementary school?
Yeah, that's good.
I said, yeah.
Who's recording?
I was like, I don't know.
Them teachers be in the TikToks with them kids.
I know what I told them. I said my salary doesn't pay enough for me not to beat the fuck out of you. I was like, so I can get 2 part-time jobs and make what I make here. I was like, so
Period.
put your hands on me. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Are these kids really this bad in school?
They're disrespectful
They
as
doing
fuck.
the what's the other one? The D. What is it?
You the TikTok.
The devious challenge where they in school stealing shit on.
Oh yeah, that was the
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's taking off the
soap
bathroom.
dispenser. We were just
dispensers
pulling
and the
fire
child
alarms and shit.
dispenser,
Y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
sinks and
Stealing
shit.
laptops and shit.
They get a pump and they get paper towels.
They're trying to.
That's what the fuck they get.
It's trying to be like jail. Like
Yeah,
like
they were
nothing.
taking. One of the kids were trying to take the doors off the bathroom stall.
my God.
I was like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?"
Well, how's he gonna get that out?
I didn't came to school with a toolbox. I'm gonna show this
I was
bitch
like,
today.
I was like, "What are you doing? If you don't get your underprivileged ass back to class."
Niggas are underprivileged.
Underprivileged.
Like,
That was funny.
fuck out of this bathroom.
Your dad
po
couldn't go
ass
to
in
work
this
today because you
thing.
took his work bag.
I was like, God
That's
damn it.
crazy.
But the second thing I did this week was that I had to have a conversation with my black boy students. I was sitting at my desk putting grades in, and I hear a conversation go on. So they're saying how they don't want to date black girls. Black girls are ghetto. Black girls.
Oh my
Black
God.
girls have attitudes. They're going in. So I always hear them talk about stuff like that. So I'm just going,
Weren't you just working on your fry order?
yeah,
Yeah.
I was. But
We ain't got
but
attitudes.
So I'm just like, get back to work or whatever. So they have this whole conversation about, just basically how they don't want to date black girls. And so they keep saying derogatory things about black girls and black people.
Like what?
So I walk over, like, I don't want my kids to have nappy hair.
Ouch.
I don't think black women. What did? Oh, I was about to say the kid.
You said it whole goddamn night.
He said, I don't want my girlfriend to wear weave. I don't want. I was like, so it was just like so much. I walked over. I said, what are y'all talking about? He was just like, oh, well, just about how not my wife, my baby mama's gonna look, or how
Oh man.
yeah, how I don't. Oh, he said I don't want a ghetto girl carrying my last name. That's what he said.
You gotta be humble like your mama, young
Yeah.
fella. Your mama, your daddy.
So
Be humble like your mama.
that was one of the questions that I asked. I said, why do you feel like you want to date other? And he was just like, well, they do what you tell them to do. They don't, they don't fuss and fight and do. And I was like, do you really believe that? I was like, what color is your mom? And he was like, black. I said, so you don't like black women, but the woman that's raising you right now and making sure that you're good every day is a black woman. He was just like,
As you say that though,
But you said he's underprivileged.
if he thinks that
and he
maybe
said-
that
by y'all
woman
standards, that's
maybe
daddy
No,
fault.
and that's the thing. He said my mom was always yelling at me, and I was just like, I get that. But then one of the little boys said, well, I don't really know anything other because my dad always told me don't grow up and marry a black woman because he dates outside of his race. And I was like, is that what we're passing on to our black boys? Like that, like the fact that I'm thinking to myself, the fact that your shirt is whole dirty and you don't wash your face in the morning, you teaching them those morals, but don't teach him how to wash his whole. He got eye crust in his eye every day and don't comb his hair. I said, that's the pinnacle of y'all's conversation every
Jesus
fucking day.
The self-hate is
So
crazy.
I'm thinking to myself, are black men out here teaching their sons not to date black women?
yeah.
I don't have some.
I mean, apparently.
It's
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
but I don't know. I can't speak.
Who has a son? Oh,
KK.
KK.
No, I'm not raising my son like that.
Oh, okay.
He does date outside his race though.
Yeah.
But I'm not telling him. I didn't make him choose that. That's just what he like.
Yeah.
I don't. When I hear stuff like that, I think like, what does he see in his household that makes him think that? You know what I mean? Because I guess when you talk about women and dating, how women hate certain things about men, a lot of the times they see that at home from their dad.
And that's what makes it weird to me, because as a black woman, it's a lot of things that I see that I don't like in black men, but I still date black men. Mm-hmm. Nothing has deterred me from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I get it.
And even with that being said, why is it that when, even at a young age of 16, 17, 18, why is it that when he says, I don't want to date black women, it could have been just that. But why does it have to come with like a narrative of
Right.
X, Y, and Z of all negatives of why we can't be a part. We can't be a part of that.
That's not something from home though. That's something from
The community, huh?
your homeboys. Like when I was 17, we was all messing with the same kind of girls. Like it didn't have nothing to do with my mom. But like, you don't bring.
Well,
on
no, I'm not
black
saying that. I'm just saying why can't it just be I don't? But I don't just hear that
Yeah.
from 16, 17, 18-year-olds. I hear that
Grown
from
men.
grown men.
Yeah,
Men too, yeah. It's not a matter of preference.
Yeah.
And in that case, it seems like it's not even something that they've experienced. They haven't had, you know what I mean, a bad experience
Yeah.
with a black baby mama. They going off of what other
Yeah.
people have
Yeah.
told them. It's not a preference.
Yeah.
It's some propaganda
Why are they trying to
that they've heard
negative-
from someone else.
But what if it's their own household? You know what I mean? Like how you're saying that it's like when you grow up in a situation and you only see one thing. Your mom is never home. I mean, because most of these areas, you're in a Title I school, correct? So the situation, the living situation, as you said, they're underprivileged, right? So you see your community, your mother doing all this shit. You see no food, dirty clothes, not washing my face. You see all this bullshit that's going on.
But
He's
if
dirty.
he said,
I know his
I
mama.
want to marry outside of my race because I want to marry up, cool.
Yeah.
He's over here naming all these other trivial ass things that aren't really who black women are.
Yeah.
But again,
They
when it
ghetto,
comes,
they wear weave, they do this. Cool. It's not about them not having shit.
but
He
some
also
women,
said that the other girl's mine, basically.
yeah, because because
saying.
when
The
it comes
same shit
to
that you said.
Yeah.
Definitely said that. Roll that beautiful bean footage because that nigga said that shit on an episode.
are white women more obedient? Are y'all obedient?
Hell no. That's why I'm getting a divorce.
No.
I'm like, I'm finna go to the moon. Be careful. I'll be back. I'm finna go to the moon. Be safe. You can't wait you up. Fuck, what bitches in HEB? Like, calm down. We need some bread.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah, I do.
I think the difference is the white
It
girl
is.
get in your trunk when you go to HEB. She not finna cuss you out. She just finna see where the fuck you going.
Yeah. But
Have you ever watched the show You on Netflix? Love by crazy as a son bitch, boy.
So,
About crazy.
so
or
you just
something.
made a whole statement about a white woman will let you go to the moon, but a black woman won't even let you go to the store. Do you really believe that?
Excuse me.
Told you I did.
But why?
She finna get on his
it's
ass.
Or could it be that you think that we just jump to conclusions? You don't think that somebody pretty much put us there? Like, if your black woman is upset that you're going to the stores, maybe because you fucked 7 bitches on the way to the store before in a previous time.
Yeah, but if that happened and then you forgave that person,
I said I was sorry.
you still go to no, it don't work like that.
No.
No.
I'm letting him
No.
You gonna let me? I don't give a fuck. Let me have it. Come on.
have it. Come on.
What are you saying? Like, just because somebody forgave you, that you should be
That mean I can't go to the store no more.
No, that means that you have a problem with fucking bitches in between the store and getting the bread and coming home.
First of all, Bettina, like this, your loyalty to women is great. We've already talked about that. This whole women are how they are because men have made women like this. Like that's not 100%.
And I'm not saying he did, but maybe she had a. I mean, this is a thing.
Look at the extreme you're going to prove what you're trying to say. Like,
Oh
if-
my God.
I'm gonna go to the extreme because no woman, especially I'm a black woman, should get dogged the fuck out because a black man doesn't want to be with her. Just leave it at that.
but if the black woman is doing everything she should be doing, right?
What is that?
No, I
Who
would- I
says
would-
what
no,
she-
no,
No.
Who designates what she should be
No.
doing?
No.
I'll explain that. If she's being a good person, right? And that's what I mean. Like, if he's doing everything he should be doing, like I'm saying shit. I'm not being like pregnant, bare naked, having my kids. That's not what I mean by
Yeah.
should. Okay, so let's relax.
Context matters.
Yeah.
You're right.
We're
It does
listening.
matter.
We
But-
push you out. Yeah, we
No,
just
no.
asked the question.
No. So I hope did I clear that up?
Yeah.
Okay. So when he is doing what he should be doing in a relationship, based on a relationship, not caveman rules, and when she's doing what she should be doing, based on a relationship, not caveman rules, then he should treat her well, and vice versa. But what if she's not doing what she should be doing? It's not only the men that's always fucking up relationships. You have to understand that women also fuck up relationships.
Then say
And I
fuck,
get that.
fuck that bitch Lisa.
Yes, there
Say
you
fuck
go.
Lisa.
What the fuck she
fuck
said?
Tammy.
Not black
But
women.
yeah, not fuck black women.
Yeah.
Fuck Damien. Not fuck all black men.
Right.
Yeah. That nigga-
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying.
Seriously,
Like, y'all
yeah.
clump us in with whatever relationships or whatever you saw, and even if it was something at the house or whatever the case may be, or something that they see, they don't. Okay, don't date women that wear weave. Don't wear women that talk loud in public. Don't do all the things. You don't.
How about them eyelashes? I don't want to date those either.
Everybody wear them shits. Get
Yeah,
used to it,
everybody
bro.
does.
Everybody. You
Don't that shit?
I-
that shit
I-
real
I-
ones?
No, not right now, but I have.
This yeah,
It's
the same-
easier.
yeah,
Bitch
the
had looking like a VW
the same,
Beetle, like
the
a
same
bug.
bitches you beat your Me Too on porn
Yeah.
is the same bitches that wear eyelashes like that.
That's different. Relationship with them.
But that's what I'm saying.
relationship.
But you're attracted to them.
Let me ask you a question. So, how much of their commentary do you think was targeted at the women in the room? Kids do push buttons. Could they have been trying to trigger someone?
I was
They probably trying to trigger you because you got upset.
no.
Taking your order.
I give them life lessons all the time about certain things that they do that they shouldn't do. And that's my role with my 11th and 12th graders. So I don't send them out to the world to do shit that may get them arrested, may get them in a situation where they can't get out of, or may get them in a situation that they're out of. They talk themselves out of something good. There's no way that me talking to them, period. These young men, I know their families, I know their moms, I know their sisters, I know cousins. You're pretty much talking negative about black women, and the people that support you on a daily basis are black women. Three out of five of those little boys have little sisters. And they don't want to. You're talking about black women. Those little girls are growing up in your image, and you're talking about them like they shouldn't be dated. They shouldn't be have a mate because they
Like
are
they're unworthy of love or companionship, right?
Because of the color of their skin.
I agree. I think that's very extreme. As you said, fuck Damien, fuck Tina, fuck KK.
Yeah.
Like that makes more sense. Yeah.
You fuck up too.
Fuck Tina.
There's probably plenty of people that have said that. Both men and women alike. It happens. It is what it is.
But the thing is like, it's a generalization, and we all know generalizations are bullshit. We all know that, but there's some validity to it as well. And I don't think we take accountability to what some of these.
I'm not taking
statements
accountability
mean.
for
Yeah.
Lisa.
But
I'm
you
not
don't,
doing
no,
it.
and you're right. You don't have to take accountability for one person, But again, as a group, I understand how black people are, right? I get it. And some of the shit is said about us is bullshit. You understand how white people are. Some of the shit is bullshit. A lot of the shit is true. But it's like we try to dismiss all of our negative stereotypes and all the negative stuff about us instead of understanding that it exists and making change of that. Does
That's
that make
not our
sense?
change to make.
Yeah.
But I
You
mean,
shouldn't have to change those. No,
no, but what do they say? Be the change that you want to see. You know what I mean?
but that
And-
stuff that she's talking about shouldn't have to change. You should
Yeah.
not have to not wear weave so black men would want to marry you. That's stupid.
Now that's petty. Now that's very petty. The eyelashes,
but
we're
that's
joking
the
about that.
thing.
No, I get what you're
But that's
saying.
what it was all petty shit that the
those
kids
are-
were saying.
Yeah.
But make it a bigger situation, like a real conversation. Let's not have a kid conversation about it. To make it like a real conversation and make it make sense on an adult level, not on a kid level.
I'm not
Okay.
taking responsibility for the fact that Lisa called you a sorry ass bastard because you forgot to bring bread home.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking doing it. That's ridiculous. You
Bring
say
that bread
all the
home,
time
kid.
that black people aren't a monolith, right?
Yes.
Stop making me fight someone else's fight because me and her are not the same.
And even so more, I just think that even though the negative stereotypes that these men or kids, black boys are giving black women, I feel like white women should be just as irritated and aggravated because they are making them seem like you're subservient. They're just painting the picture of white women and Hispanic women as if they should be this certain type of way, and they go in and they should. I don't know how it just makes me feel like that's not the picture that they should be painting for them because they dated one white woman or one Hispanic woman and she was like that. Now all of them are subservient and or at the door waiting for them man to come home so they can slip on slippers and don't talk back or don't have an opinion. That's crazy to me.
I mean, and that's again, we're not a monolith. No one's a monolith. Agreed. But when it comes to many stereotypes and the way you look at a group of people culturally, some of that shit is true.
And I understand what you're saying, but no matter how many black men I talk to, that's the first thing they say is what KK said.
What?
They don't trip. They don't have attitudes. They're subservient. They're so forth on. It's always.
That's kind of.
Is it?
Subservient is kind of a stretch, but a white woman, a Mexican woman, an Asian woman, they're all different in different ways. None of them are alike. So to pretend like they are alike is kind of weird, right? Because none of them
so
are.
it's pretending that black women are all like
You know what I
that.
mean? But
Right.
but a group of black women are going to have more in common than a couple of black women and a couple of white women. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense or not?
No.
Culturally, it makes sense. Like I could handle you. I could.
No, you can't.
Nigga. I could handle
fucking
you
wish.
and Tina. Like, but the two teams, y'all are going to be pretty similar, right? When it comes to the way you handle and carry yourself, because y'all are two strong black women. Period. Right. So the shit that I address to you and the way I talk to you is going to be basically similar to her. Y'all aren't going to put up with some shit. You're not going to allow me to not be accountable and act any old way that I feel like I want to act. And that's kind of basic, right? Not saying that white women allow me to act. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Feels like you're saying. That's what it feels like you're saying.
I don't think that's a black woman thing. I think that's black people holding each other accountable. It's more of a community thing.
Yeah.
It's not because Bettina and I are alike. It's because we see that you look like us and we want to hold you to a higher standard. We see
Which
our
is dope.
dad, we see our dad in you. We see our son in you. We see our cousin or whoever. We see that in you. It's not about the fact that we're the same.
And that's
Regardless
why
what the
I was
reason
having
is.
a conversation with my boys. I was like, look,
Which is a good
you're a
conversation
king.
to have.
Let's not put this bullshit out into the world and for us to be perpetuating this stereotype of black women.
But as you
And one day
understand-
you'll have a daughter.
As y'all see something different in us, right? Because we're y'all's king, so to speak, right? No offense.
Laugh.
A white woman,
Laugh.
a white woman, a Mexican woman doesn't see us as their king in a different light. They see us in a different light. So that same aggressive accountability, whatever that you have for us, is not being got from the other side. So when we talk, and that just, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just trying to explain the situation. So
You think in every situation it's like that? You think
dating a white woman, I've dated white women, Mexicans. It's completely different from dating a black. They're both different, night and day. Like it's not the same. And this is me, a man, trying to tell you about how it is. I'm not making this shit up.
I believe
it's completely different. And I think it's weird how when we say it's different and when we say, you know, the black group is going to be more aggressive than the white group, y'all act like we're making that up and y'all don't want to listen to that. But y'all are. It's not necessarily bad, but it exists.
You're the king of why, and you know why black women are stereotypically aggressive or.
So don't say
usually
y'all
more
aren't. That's all I'm
aggressive.
saying.
We didn't say that we weren't. We said that we're not the same as women.
Yeah.
That comes from a community vantage point.
Yeah.
But also, you being the king of why, you know why black women are aggressive because we've had to be.
Yes.
I don't
It's
disagree.
a
with it.
defense mechanism.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with the reason.
Our skin has to be tough.
Not saying you're saying I disagree,
Right,
but I
right,
totally agree with you.
Right.
Yeah.
So, how,
So you're like vaguely saying like we shouldn't be the way we are.
Not
like
what I'm
it's
saying.
not-
Never said that. All I'm saying is that
We don't have
y'all
the-
are more aggressive. So when people sit here and say some men are like they don't want that aggressiveness when they come home or to deal with in their life, period, right?
Okay, well, our bad. We don't have the luxury to this.
But see, it's not your bad though.
not
It's
even
just
that is
To do what?
there.
it's not your bad. It's cool. Like
But when
he's
for
weeding
me,
himself out
when,
for you.
When
You shouldn't be mad.
when black men come and say, "Oh, I don't want that
What did
aggressiveness
you
when
say?
I come home,"
Hold on, real quick. Did you say he's weeding himself out for us?
Yeah. So if someone wants to talk to me and doesn't like my attitude, a black woman is like, well, I don't like your aggressiveness, sir. That's cool. You're weeding yourself out for me. I don't even want to deal with you in a romantic situation.
So
That's what I'm saying. Is that bad? Do you find something wrong with that?
I do find that there's something
What
wrong with
do
that.
you
because
find wrong when
what
someone
I
weeds
heard was
themselves
that
out?
you're weeding yourself out from our community.
Wow, I didn't even say that. That's great how you did that shit. Cool. Wow.
That's what I
Did
heard.
she just say that?
Yes, you did.
Did she just
mean-
make that up?
No, I
She just
didn't.
made that. I totally didn't say that.
you did just say that we was all aggressive.
Yeah, we are.
I see the route that you took. I see the route.
So let me go.
But we're also aggressive as well.
A little bit.
Go ahead.
So you ready for the smoke to come out your ears, buddy?
Yeah. So speaking of the black shit, yeah.
So Too Short apologizes for colorist comment. Says all shades are beautiful.
He's a fucking
But this is a
moron.
resurface interview.
This is also the nigga that made Shake That Monkey. Like, what the fuck? We supposed to take this nigga serious?
Okay, he has issued.
Hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, he has issued an apology after receiving backlash for comments he made about liking mixed heritage women during a resurfaced video chat with Sweetie.
God.
Earlier this week, the clip from last year reemerged on social media. During the video, the Blow the Whistle MC
Oh, yeah, I
spoke
did
to.
see that.
Oh, so how you feel about? Oh, let me finish reading though.
What did he say?
What did he say? He say mixed heritage women have always been my favorite. Short said, like I don't think I've ever fallen in love with a woman that wasn't mixed. He added that he feel that way about life. Like biracial babies are, you could take the two. I don't like this is stupid. You could take two ugliest motherfuckers from different races and they fucking make a baby and that baby just be beautiful. It happens all the time. It doesn't. It's a lot of ugly mixed girls out here. A lot.
There is.
You're just bright. You know what I mean? You're pretty.
A lot of pretty mixed girls too.
However, his comments were
lot of
immediately
pretty
met
black
with
girls,
backlash, and many people accused the Bay Area MC of being a colorist. If y'all lived in the Bay, you wouldn't be surprised by Too Short. What I can read, huh? You didn't know I could read?
Nah, Tina want no heat. Tina like, I'm fine.
I'm scared because I'm mixed.
So he
I agree.
So on Wednesday, Short issued an apology for his remarks. I would like to apologize to anybody that's offended by my words. He said, I am from the Bay Area. I come up in the Bay, and you know the whole racial thing to me has never been a factor in my circles.
The thing that's funny to me is that we're calling someone a colorist and a sexist who's made a career off of
Calling her
bitch.
bitches.
So like what did we expect him to
what's
do and
he
say?
But you just talked about this
Accountability.
when we did the
You're
live
right.
show.
No,
It's
you're right.
accountability.
But
But
it's-
you're a public figure. The
What
shit that you
about
say is
women
going to come out.
That say they only like chubby dude, like dad bod. Like, what's the difference?
She just said she
There's
only
nothing
dates
wrong-
black guys.
Yeah, there's
No,
nothing
Dark-
wrong with
only
their preference.
I only date dark skinned guys, not because I have a
Get it
negative
out.
thing. I only date dark guys because that's all I'm attracted to. Have I dated brown skinned men? Have I dated light skinned men? Yes, but my preference is dark men.
So didn't he say that was his preference?
Yeah, that's
No.
what he said. He
But
like
he said-
biracial. Go ahead.
He
don't,
said-
don't put your finger up, though. Go ahead.
No, he made some
Touch that nigga lip.
I feel like you checking me.
Touch his lip.
He made the generalizations. He
Yeah,
wasn't just
exactly.
saying
Yeah,
Too Short
exactly.
likes mixed heritage men. He said you can take two of the ugliest
Like,
motherfuckers from different
exactly.
races, put them together, and the baby's pretty. Like,
Specifying that if
Yeah.
brown skin or dark skin kids were born, as long as they're ugly, God forbid they got a little bit of deep melanin in their skin, but if they're fair complected, then they can basically look like anything.
You get a Korean and mix with anything, you're gonna have a beautiful child. That's all I'm saying.
go to fucking hell. Like, just go.
Karuchi type shit. Like you're gonna get a
Like, just
nice
go.
specimen.
Like, just go. Not always like you're just talking about the ones you see on TV, fam. Like,
Yeah.
like you can't, that's a hell of a generalization to make.
72%ish.
I can show you a black and Korean girl right now that you would not touch.
All right, show me.
I will. I
But
will.
this is the thing,
We-
Tina. It doesn't matter what they look like. They're not seeing what they
Yeah,
look like.
yeah.
They're seeing the hair texture
It's
and the
exotic.
skin color.
Hair
Yeah.
text.
Yeah, we just had
I'm
that
attracted
conversation.
to natural afros though. I don't. You
Yeah.
gotta have good long
I
hair.
love natural
What
hair.
what type
Yeah.
of natural afro?
I don't
are
give a
you
fuck if it's
attracted to?
nappy or if it's an afro. I like it.
Yeah.
I used to like the long silky shit, but people evolve. I evolve.
I don't like that perm
We
shit.
like them motherfucker with an afro on their shit. That's
We
what
just
I like.
had this conversation in the driveway. If you look at the woman that I'm with and you have to figure out whether or not she's black, I don't fucking want her.
They all be bright though.
No, they don't. You tried it.
They really don't.
My 10-year relationship, she was as bright as they come, and she was mixed, and that was cool. Loved her to death.
It was like two white
Amazing.
people dating. You can tell which one. You can tell what Tina started in the whole
I
beginning.
had dreads,
Like that.
jackass.
White people got dreads.
They don't look like this, baby. Cut it out. Relax.
Sarah, you
Arrogant much?
ever dated you have a preference in dating
Italian guys.
Italian?
They don't have many of those here though in the States.
No. Do you date outside of your race? I mean, I guess Italian is outside. Would Italian be
It's still
considered
white,
outside?
though, right?
Yeah, right. It's still white, right? So
Yeah.
do you date any non-Europeans?
I've dated Mexican guys.
And would you do it again? Like what is your preference? Like, do you do the same? Like, fuck, I don't date white trash. Like, is that y'all do shit like that? That's
just
equivalent.
That's social statuses, though. That's not
Yeah.
like color.
I don't know. White trash is a whole demographic to me.
It really
I can tell.
is,
It's a whole different ball game, man.
More social status.
Yeah, it's more than it's economic, it's behavior, it's English, it's fucking teeth. It's teeth.
I seen a white guy at my daughter's volleyball game at the concession stand with a whole goddamn Confederate flag tattoo on his leg. I was like, what do I say to him?
Nothing.
You don't say anything.
I'm just sitting there like staring like, you really got this shit out?
This dude
Makes
came in
sense
my
to
job
me.
with he had a button up on that was the Confederate flag, and I made sure that I was the only person that helped him.
Right.
You need anything, sir? You good?
But do you, is that a thing, like when it comes to, because we talked about colorism before and
Nah,
shit.
I think we just do that.
The white people don't have that colorism shit too?
I don't know what you mean by that. Like,
guess you
I don't know what you mean. Like, I prefer
Like how-
tall guys. Like, if they're tall, I like them.
That's why I be lying on my ID. I'm 6'1".
What he means by colorism is that and they probably wouldn't, because it means darker and lighter.
Right.
Blonde and brunette type shit.
No.
No.
That's
No,
not-
no,
that's
no,
not-
no, no.
Not
No.
hair
Skin
color.
color.
Not
I'm
trailer
just
trash.
saying.
It's
No,
different.
skin color. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't
They
think it would be because we're white. There's no like, there's no levels to our shit unless you're
Why
tanning.
your
You know,
eyes ain't
like,
colored? I don't fuck with you.
Blue eyes.
I don't fuck with you.
Goddamn. I mean, is that a thing or no?
Eyes.
I don't think so. I
You
don't
know.
think so.
I mean,
I'm just
I
curious.
don't think it
I
is.
just wonder how it would be a thing when we know where colorism comes from in the black community.
Yeah.
Came from slavery.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
It's not. A
Yeah.
thing.
No, it makes sense. I was just curious
I mean,
because
they have done studies where they've done psychological tests where they split up brown-eyed white people and blue-eyed white people to make them understand, and it treated them differently to make them understand about the racial divide. They've done that, but I mean,
It
actually,
was a test. It wasn't real though. That's
Yeah,
okay.
right.
It involved.
it was a science
They
experiment.
ain't paying no mind. This is real. No.
but that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
going home
It
next
was-
week.
Nah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
for them to understand what it feels like to be treated like
Differently
other,
based
yeah.
off of something.
Yeah.
based off the color.
Yeah, the
different
color. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think.
Y'all don't.
yeah. No, they.
So what is your dating preference? You said Italian, tall. Would you? I'm trying to make it relate and correlate to kind of what you're talking about
can-
on her end. I guess
You
I
can
can't.
say, "Would you date a black man?"
I have in the past.
See,
Well, no, it's not so you said something very specific about your own group. Like you're like, I would prefer this, right?
She's attracted to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
She
like
said she liked tall men.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what
like
she said.
basic. There's no-
What's so basic about that?
It's
You're
not
not there.
basic.
There isn't a.
But don't women like tall men because y'all looking for big penises? That's kind of y'all's
That's not
thing.
why.
Is that what that is?
No.
That's kind of where you like and chill out,
They
relax.
just
I
don't
need to
wanna
start
be
off with a
taller than
5'2"
motherfucker on
guy.
the date, right?
I know a lot of little dudes.
No. I'm going for the gusto. B.
I know a lot of little big. I know a lot of little dudes with big dicks. Look,
The biggest one I've seen, the guy was he was shorter than me.
yeah. See,
That was a black guy you dated. Huh?
He was white as fuck.
I think it was a tripod.
Yeah.
hang tough.
Yeah. I don't think it's a thing. I don't think so.
I don't think there's a direct line you're going to be able to draw.
No.
Yeah.
I don't-
Yeah.
It's not. I tried. I
Yes, you
literally
did.
tried it too.
You
But
did.
it's I don't know. It's just interesting because I don't know. Because I never understood white people or non-black people that are like, I only date black people. Like I've benefited from it. I'm not gonna lie.
Gotta look for that spade tattoo.
What?
Yeah, you know, a white girl with a spade tattoo. She only fuck with black people.
That's what that means.
I never knew that.
Never knew that.
How y'all didn't know that?
I don't fool with white women.
But that's the thing. Sound for white
Heart
women.
tattoo or something? What's the opposite of a spade? Heart?
I don't know.
So a black girl get a heart tattoo. That means she only fucking white people.
Let me get a big joker tatted on me. I
You're
don't know why.
stupid.
It just sounds good.
Yeah.
Losers.
Yeah, no, I just wonder, like, I guess there's not. I'm trying.
Pineapples mean that you're a swinger. I learned that.
Pineapples.
Yeah, if you have a pineapple.
Really?
I had a big pineapple in my house. I did not. And I was like, let me sell this.
We should have
Yeah.
known you.
Let me sell this.
Freak
I don't want
nasty.
people coming in my house.
Brandon knows all about that shit. So
Be in the club walking with a whole pineapple.
Are you-
in that
are-
motherfucker.
I'm gonna just walk.
just walking.
Sir, you can't bring that in here. The fuck I can't.
Nothing but shirts with pineapple.
Pineapple polos and shit. That's all I got. Pineapple polos. You from Hawaii? Nah, I'm trying some monsters.
You're an idiot.
Are you? And you said you, I guess, going through a divorce because your aggression, or are you like you're not?
No. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you gonna ask?
Well, you said something along the lines, and you said like
She said she's not obedient.
I'm not obedient.
Yeah, I'm not that person that's like, oh yeah, whatever. Like I'm not just like a yes ma'am.
So you talk back.
Yeah.
She's a grown up. What the fuck?
No. I stand up for myself. I'm very opinionated and headstrong, and
so you talk
especially
back
in relationships. Yeah, I mean,
Leave
if that's
her.
how you want to call it.
I'm finna cuss you out.
I'm just saying, it's cool to talk back. I talk back, nigga. You definitely talk back.
I'm a fucking grown up. I talk when I want to. Ain't no talking back, nigga.
She talk back.
The fuck?
She already stated her only relationship her only job in a relationship is not to fuck somebody else. She's already.
No, I
stated
didn't. You're a
Okay.
liar.
Okay.
Hey, she talks back.
No. Didn't she state?
We can call any woman I've ever dated, because fuck them niggas. We can call any woman I've ever dated, and they will let you know that I am a very well-rounded lover.
Remember when Tina said her only responsibility in a relationship
Hello?
is to not have sex with somebody else? Like, that's it.
That was a joke.
Isn't that everybody's job?
Nah, it was a joke, but
I was like, shit.
she just said that's all I'm saying. She said that.
When the pineapple's upside down,
Yes.
you're looking for new partners. You slacking, fam.
What? Oh, I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
What the hell is that?
You're looking for new partners?
I think it's you're open to, huh?
You didn't know
It's
that?
upside down. You looking-
So like,
I'm more pineapple upside down, the right side up, to the left, to the right.
what if I had like a pineapple, right? But then I was ready to look for a new partner. Like, can I get an arrow drawn to show that bitch is upside down now, or I got to get another one?
Yeah. Oh. I think you just like put it on the front of your house or something, like a little like in the window
fuck?
or something. I
Or
don't
what
know.
if I walk around like this and I'd be like, pow, now, nigga.
Just wear your shirt inside out, something like
No,
that.
the tattoo, fool.
Oh, the tattoo?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just get 2 tattoos, one up, one down. I'm telling you.
But then how do you know? You just color it out
Yeah.
with a Sharpie or
I
something?
want them both. Shit.
Actually, color it with a Sharpie.
Oh,
All right, bro.
You're a swinger. You're a swinger. Now you have preferences? Like, shit, just wear a bunch of
No,
pineapples.
I never swung.
I'm trying to figure out what color I'm gonna be able to mark my shit out with.
You're stupid. What so that I guess that kind of goes along the same lines with that John Gruden shit. So
Who? He's canceled.
fuck him.
Period.
It bothers me though.
You know what's so crazy about the whole John Gruden thing? All this information came out because they were investigating Washington football team.
Yeah, Washington football team.
This had nothing to do. Like, they were investigating some back behind the back shit about the Washington football team.
He said,
Had nothing to do with the Raiders or John Gruden.
Surprise.
His friend just so happened to be with the Redskins, and that was the guy he just decided to text and send emails to.
It sounds like he played a great game of play dumb games and win dumb prizes. That's what that sounds like to me. He played a dumbass game and he won a dumbass prize.
It sounds like he like, I don't know, I didn't read him, but it sounds like he just maybe felt like he was untouchable. Whether it be his position or he's just cocky, I don't know. Like,
He's very cocky, and they call him Chucky, like, because he looks
Yeah,
like Chucky.
he
He's a
does.
complete asshole. He's a hard nosed, old school type individual, right?
probably, yeah.
And at the time, I guess for anyone who is just tuning in who has not heard about what John Gruden has done, he quite a few emails were uncovered about things he was saying, racial, homophobic, sexist, just all kinds of stuff he was saying about different people, the commissioner, the NFLPA. He was talking about players.
Somebody said that nigga was going off like Tupac at the end of Hit 'Em Up. Like,
Why
he
you
was just
bullshitting,
attacking
right?
Everybody.
No, he really was. So he was just talking all this stuff. Now, the thing that's crazy, all this information happened 10 years ago. Nothing happened from these emails that were
Was it
uncovered.
10 or was it 6?
10.
10.
10?
Yeah,
Okay.
it
I
happened
heard.
10 years ago. And probably in between. He just didn't say something 10 years ago and
So
stop.
he took a break and then came back.
I don't think he took a break. He hadn't got to those emails yet. It's a lot of emails. we're only on 2019 right
My
now.
thing
Or
is just
2000.
like,
I can
you
do
don't
the math.
have a Gmail,
You did
bro?
math.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
you did math.
You don't have a Gmail, a AOL,
Nah, fuck
nothing
that.
you could get that
Yahoo.
shit off
You know
on?
what?
because
Maybe
Gmail
he-
get connected to your Google account and you can pull up all that shit. Your tech.
Like,
Maybe he's stupid enough to think that if he deleted it, that shit was just gone.
Maybe.
Like, it was
Yeah.
like,
Maybe he never
especially
deleted it.
Especially
Maybe it
10 years ago. Like,
He was older. He didn't understand
yeah,
emails.
yeah, yeah. He
But it
doesn't.
was
Guys, you
conversations he was
gotta
having.
gotta delete your
privately,
sent.
So
There's nothing that a
people
work
have these
email
kind of
is not your
conversations.
possession. A work
goes
email
to a
is
server.
not your
Not your
possession.
he was not a coach. He was not in the NFL.
And that's the thing.
It
So
doesn't
so
matter.
at
It
the
was
time he
not a
did, he was
email.
he wasn't even an
he wasn't
analyst.
doing nothing.
Okay, so
He
tell
was
me
a-
this: the emails that he was sending, the email address that he sent it from, did it say at NFL.com?
He wasn't working.
or,
He
net
sent-
or whatever.
He sent it. So this is what it has. He sent it to an individual who worked for the NFL. Okay,
I mean-
because like I said, they're investigating the Washington football team.
Right.
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 So he was sending it to the GM. I think that was at Washington
At
at,
his
the time.
work email.
So it went to his
Right.
work email. So the no. But listen real quick. At this time, Gruden wasn't even in. He wasn't
He wasn't
associated
in
with the
NFL.
NFL.
I have a question.
He was like a part like a quarterback coach analysis, really, if you think about it.
What's the
But
question?
This when he was doing the Gruden camp shit.
Yeah.
on
That shit.
ESPN. Okay. So one, he works.
pull up
He works
ESPN.
for fucking Disney. Got it. Stupid ass. That shit is stupid.
At the time, yeah.
But tell me this: you're dating a girl who works for, I don't fucking know, somewhere where nudes are frowned upon. Would you send a dick pic to her work phone?
is she mixed?
Jesus.
I didn't mean to laugh at that. I'm sorry.
It was funny, but fuck him. I'm just saying, like, would you send a dick pic to somebody's work phone?
That worked at the school board.
That's essentially what he did.
No, I get it. He fucked up. But I mean, there's no but to it. He fucked up.
Yeah, like that shit is not your property.
We were talking about Donald Sterling. So should he have been kicked off from being an owner of a team for saying the shit he said?
In the privacy of his own
at
home.
his house. Like,
Do you understand how many
everybody
crackers I say?
Fucked up shit in their house. You shouldn't lose nothing for what you say in the privacy of your own home. So, because a girl
That's
recorded this
his
shit.
fault.
But see, this
You
is
have
what
to be
Derek.
careful of the company that you keep.
So Derek Carr, who is him and Gruden, which I don't understand how him and Gruden have such a good relationship because Gruden's been fucking him over, signing for quite some time. But he actually made a good point. He was like, because the investigation for the Washington football team is how it all started. The people that worked with the Washington football team asked for everything to be put out to public, right? Not to keep it internal, make it a public record, which is how John Gruden's involvement got out to the public, right? So they're mad at him for what he said back in the day. Anyway, what if everything that everybody has ever said was made public to
Nobody
everybody?
would have a job.
Do you understand the crazy,
have a job,
wild?
'cause
I don't send stupid ass shit via email.
We didn't say sin.
No.
we
We're
said
not talking about email. We're talking about just stuff you say in the privacy of your own home, on your
Right.
phone with your friends, on your thread. If everything that everyone said was made public
bad.
to the world, do you understand how unemployed and homeless everybody would be?
But it doesn't matter because I learned a long time ago, like somebody's always watching. Even if you
Yeah.
think you're alone, somebody's always watching.
Yep.
Somebody's always listening. So you better act
accordingly.
So you never say nothing that you
No,
shouldn't say.
no. I try to be like, okay, can my mom hear this? Can you know?
I don't be like that.
There's
I
a
say
big
some wild
difference
shit.
to me.
between shit that you say
Truth.
at home in the privacy of your own home
Oh, right,
and the
right,
shit
yeah,
that your
yeah.
dumb ass put on the
Yeah.
computer.
But that's
bro.
what Donald Sterling got
But
fired
Donald
for.
Sterling was at home.
That's his fault. He didn't pay that hooker enough that day. The bitch was mad and she recorded it. That's what
What she
happens when you
said.
keep company like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and again,
Because that's who it was.
But he
It was
was-
like it was his sugar
nothing
baby.
worse than a scorned woman,
Yeah,
bro.
it was more or less his sugar baby.
and he
but
was
the
making
thi-
a statement by somebody on the team, wasn't he?
By my Magic Johnson. I'd been pissed off if my girl came to the game fucking Magic Johnson too. And it has nothing to do with this color. It has something to do with
he beat that,
the
though.
baby
That man-
shit that he talks about.
But at the
beat that.
end of the day, this
Did you get that
fool
debate?
is
No.
still a billionaire. And he's still gonna go live his fucking life. He's not destitute because he doesn't own the Clippers anymore.
No, you're right.
Yeah, but he
You know what I mean?
He should not have. He shouldn't have to not be able to own the Clippers because he says.
Do you understand how many?
I mean, you own
all
an
say
NBA
foul
team. You can't
shit.
be calling people niggas. Like I don't.
Yeah, but the players can call each other niggas, though, right?
It's a colloquialism.
That's a different. I know what you're saying, but that parallelism
It's
doesn't
not
It
the
exist.
same.
doesn't matter. It doesn't.
I know what
matter.
you're saying.
Now,
if
you-
Steve Nash is calling, I don't fucking know. If Steve
Kevin
Nash
Durant, he
is
called
calling
him,
Kevin
he
Durant a
loses his
nigger,
job.
he gotta go. He gotta
So
fucking
if
go.
Steve Nash was at the house singing, hit him up, wants to talk about nigga this nigga, then the
He
song got recorded.
he got to motherfucking go. Fuck him.
Like, remember that video we saw of that Morgan dude, the country singer, who called his white friend a nigger?
Yeah.
And they're just wrestling it outside the house after
Yeah.
they're drunk one night, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're gonna cancel him and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I like, man,
What the fuck?
if y'all heard
Y'all don't get it.
half of the stuff that
does
people
not make
say,
it okay.
no one is ever justifying and saying that it's okay. I understand it's very. See, I don't even think it's wrong to say, like, you know, if y'all heard the way I talk to my kids some fucking time.
Oh, I thought you were about to say.
I just hope I don't make it big in anything because I'm definitely gonna lose that position.
Well, I mean,
I've said some foul, fucked up shit, and I'm sure it's been recorded.
But it's not, and the thing is, the foul shit you say, I guarantee it's not shit you say from your heart. What I think is also crazy is if someone is mad at somebody, like if I'm mad at someone and I am here and I'm pissed off and I'm trying to insult you, you understand I'm going to say some of the most crudest, rudest shit I've ever thought of
So you
in
go
life.
right to racial slurs.
right?
If that's gonna hit you hard.
You're searching for the room to offend people. Like that shit's just not fucking cool to me. If you piss me off,
I don't think offending people is like the worst thing.
And this
ever.
is the thing.
if
I
your
know
job hinges on it, you probably would.
I've got into it with people of all races.
Yeah.
I don't go right for the racial slurs.
It depends how mad I am.
I mean, I've been pissed, but
Yeah.
No, and
You'll
you're
be
great.
all kind of stupid bitches.
Yeah.
All kinds of stupid bitches. Your mama might be a stupid bitch. Your grandmama
already go
might
for
be
the
one
racial
too.
slurs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call you a racial slur.
because I don't want them to call me nothing that's gonna make me beat their head into where I'm gonna go to prison.
Yeah,
so
I joke around. I used to joke with
Stop playing footsie with me, Kelvin.
I didn't joke with friends and like, hey, you know, crack it, like talking around and shit, just saying so. And that's from, you know, Chris Rock's comedy thing, right?
and so it'd be okay for them to say something.
Nigger ass nigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No. I mean, it wouldn't.
Niggas
be okay.
gonna neg.
So
No.
don't say
No,
that
it wouldn't
shit.
be okay. I mean,
Say that
but-
shit.
But
again, but I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that if you're like when you're in the mix of your homeboys, like me and KK, we've had conversations. We had a colorism conversation that I would love to have with you on the air one day, about different colors of different things.
I don't remember that.
Good answer.
And it was,
I really don't.
we were talking about colorism and women.
They probably talking about black women.
Like this would be the most realest conversation in
The
98
the middle's always pink.
98% of the people who would listen to this conversation, I guarantee would agree with us when we say this, right? It's just stuff that you don't say. But the conversations that we have in the privacy of me and him at texting or talking, and I'm pretty sure women do too, because y'all dog niggas and men and whatever when y'all talk amongst each
Let
other.
me delete that
Everybody,
shit from my phone. Somebody see that shit in my phone.
everybody says weird, wild shit. And again, it's not coming from our heart. It's like
It
just
does
talking.
not matter. You have to think before you speak. Like it's 2021 for everybody. You don't get to go live in 1999 because you feel like it.
Yeah.
Because you want to get off that bullshit. That's not how the world works right now. It is 2021 for you, me, John Gruden, Donald Sterling, and everybody the fuck else.
No, I
That's
get it.
where we are. You can't pick and choose.
No, I get where we're at. I just think that everything is very, like they say, it's very sensitive. Like everybody is very like, oh, you can't see, you can hurt someone's feelings. Well, fuck them and their feelings.
If you call me ugly, I gotta take that L. You cannot call me a nigger ass bitch.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
I can't
Me-
call you
look,
that.
because the thing
I mean-
is, the thing is that
The shit you call me, joking around.
even though you're saying it is coming from the heart. That means that you always had it on your mind, on the tip of your tongue, wanting to say any fucking way.
And when that liquor hit,
nah,
it's coming out.
Oh my God.
you say
Like,
like
one of
one
my-
of you mad, but most of it is true. You've been wanting to say it, but you wanted a format to say it in.
Like one of my funniest things that
Fuck that.
that I say to people, like women or whatever.
Think before you.
Thank you so much.
Please
KK.
think.
Thank you.
I don't think it's that bad. I'll say like,
It's about to be some bullshit.
Yeah. it
no,
is.
I'll be like,
Yeah, it is.
and I think I've said, I don't know. I'll be like, oh, your
me in this
titties.
shit.
I'm sorry. I've said like, I probably said anyway. I'll be like, your titties are hanging like slaves. Like I've said that, right? And like that's fucking hilarious if you think about it, right?
Not
It's not.
funny. It's stupid.
It's
They
fucking
can hang
hilarious.
like so many other things.
I get it.
orangutan.
yeah, like she's like,
I get it, right?
Orangutan titties.
Oh my God.
But it's like,
I'm like, it's like, just pull the cord out.
What?
just mute me, right?
Fuck.
But it's like the shit that we joke about and the shit that we say, the way that
No, not we. That's what you
it's
think.
like
I've
it's
never-
like
I've never, no, you this you because
And
I've
then-
never heard.
no.
can't tell me.
You haven't heard nothing like that, I guess.
Nigga lean back.
Yeah, no. She knew some bush was coming, right?
Yeah, I knew it.
But it's like, again, I get why we shouldn't say stuff. Trust me, and I get the climate and where we're in and how people take things. I totally get it.
So, can I ask a question real quick?
Go ahead.
What race do you use that towards?
I use it towards a woman whose titties are hanging like
Somebody trying to
indigenous
get to you.
service.
That's my daughter.
What is it called?
Better answer
What do they call it?
Tell her, call me.
That's my younger daughter. She's
Oh, okay,
the
not that one.
13-year-old.
Not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
Hey Kelly. Hey Kels. Relax. Relax, Kels.
You better not ever.
Relax, Kels.
You better. I was talking about. I was talking about the grown-up one. Age is way more than just a number. Thanks so much.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, you're stupid. Like I get it. Like we were talking earlier, stupid shit earlier.
Don't include me in shit.
I guess I do say a lot of rude shit, huh?
Yeah.
Guess?
But the grass on the field, that was
Don't
probably.
say that shit on the loud. Don't you say that shit
no,
on the
let's not.
Let's
No,
not
no,
go
no,
there.
no,
Let's not do that. No.
Reconsider. No.
Please don't.
No.
Not.
Nope.
Do
Yeah,
not.
don't.
Nope.
Don't. Do not.
Nope.
Do not.
I won't say
I
that.
can hear the
What did he
vans pulling
say?
up outside.
Yep.
Hey, what did he say?
What's his
Wagon,
name?
bitch.
Chris something?
Anybody smells
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, there you go.
chocolate chip cookies? Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
So what are you doing here? I just kind of, you know what I'm saying, hang out with Brittany. How old is Brittany? 21. I have the logs.
I have
Like
the law.
14 or something. I just can't watch the
I just
game.
said, so what are you
I
doing
want
here?
this conversation to stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen be on them boys.
Looking
Go
for
outside. Is
looking
the
for
police out
Samantha. It's always a
Oh, the
Samantha,
police out
right?
there? You're down here. Like, damn,
You're
bro.
done here.
You're down here.
I guess I do say a lot of crazy
Now
shit.
go
huh?
that way.
Yeah,
You
please
say,
stop. Please
don't.
stop saying crazy things,
Yeah.
Damien. Like we want that for
Especially
you.
with the socially irresponsible t-shirt on.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
We would hate.
I would have worn another color, but it was laundry day, so I'm back to the blue.
We would hate to remove
only
you from
seen
socially
blue.
irresponsible.
But that's the thing. Like I don't know. I just hate the sensitivity of people.
It's not sensitivity. It's people expecting to be fucking respected.
I miss your mama
Who-
jokes.
who
Like
what?
I miss that era of. I
Who
miss.
said you can't tell your mama
Yeah.
jokes?
I'm just like very disrespectful your mama jokes, and KK put a post up talking about
Mamas can be ugly and fat and dumb and a whole lot of other things. They just can't be.
Oh, you talking about that TikTok he put
your
up?
mama dead. Ain't your yeah, your
Which
mama
one?
dead.
The one where they hit that baby, then you
Oh,
had that
man,
picture
hey.
of that handicapped boy
Oh, yeah.
after that. That was fucked up.
But was that not funny?
It was fucked up. It wasn't funny. It was real fucked up.
Was it?
It hurt my heart.
I'm so sorry. I got a lot of views though.
Because everybody was like,
You
"Go see
lucky
this,
I
how
don't have
fucked
my
up this dude
phone.
is."
You lucky I don't, because I will report it right now.
The
I didn't
gaming,
watch it.
the
I didn't
gaming one
watch
you
it.
posted about the guy playing the game and talking about your mama. Ain't your mama dead or some shit like
Oh
that?
yeah, that one.
yeah.
He talking about your mama did, but that's
You
the
ain't
thing.
got no shoes.
That was funny too.
That's why you dirty.
That's because I think that one I saw the original one is behind. It was how the original one was how black women always take it too far. It was just like we always go for the throat.
So is that a thing or is that not true? Is that thing we could agree that black women take it too far?
I think all women just take it too far.
Oh, so
All
that's
people
all women.
go
Oh,
for it though.
Yeah, all
I'm in
people do that
therapy.
part. Yeah,
this nigga here.
growth. Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing
Yeah,
a
I'm
good
good.
job. It's growth.
Yeah, I'm in therapy. I don't lash out at people because I'm pissed.
You said anything rude to somebody before, like really disrespectful, or you don't?
I'm sure, yeah.
I'm sure her ex-husband.
Ex-husband.
Yeah, fair enough.
She's like, yeah, actually, yeah.
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 Correction. I don't lash out at people I don't care about. If I
Yeah.
care about you, you might get some choice words, but I'm not gonna call you a racial slur.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call you that.
But I don't do the your mama anymore because in college your mama a guy and then he walked away all sad. And I was
Mom.
like, his mom died the week before. I didn't know. I was like, shit, never again, man.
Yeah.
You can't talk about somebody's mom now.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But I
Really?
can't be
yeah.
having
He
no
was sad.
fucking
He, like,
argument.
was crying.
I'm not gonna ask you. Your mom's still alive. I'm going in.
Yeah.
It was worse than your mama. Like,
Let me tell you
some
something.
simple your mama joke.
Yeah, that happened to me in high school. I still hit him with the yo mama because he kept fucking with me.
Oh,
That's why I don't ask women if they're pregnant. I've asked them.
Oh,
You
yeah.
should
That's
never
a fuck-
ask
that's a
anybody
woman.
that anyway.
I don't do it now.
Why would you do it in the
'Cause she
first
wasn't
place?
I thought she
Pregnant.
was pregnant.
Was she pregnant by you?
She had to have been at least 12
Time
months.
out.
At
Time
least
out.
12 months
Time out.
pregnant.
Time out.
12
Was
months.
She had to have been at
Time
least
out.
12
Time out.
months.
Time out.
Just sitting there chilling.
Was she
When I
pregnant
saw her-
by you?
Elephant pregnant.
When I saw her, she was at least 12 months.
Was she pregnant by you?
Or so I thought.
Yeah, you shouldn't ask.
Well,
that.
obviously-
See,
she
he
wasn't.
still
She
hasn't
learned.
answered my phone. I mean, my phone, my question. You still haven't answered my
Was she
question.
pregnant? No, I don't think so.
So why were you worried about it? That's not your business.
I was just trying to congratulate her. I was trying to be nice.
Go check her Facebook,
being
nigga.
nosy.
Stop being offensive.
At least 12 months. I was
she had a
like,
gender reveal.
yeah, at least. I was like, man, you haven't had the baby yet? Like, it's like you're about to pop any day soon.
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong?
You
with
said that?
did you like know her, or was this just like a lady at HEB?
I was just trying to be nice and polite.
Was it a lady you knew?
You were trying to be nice
Or
and
was it-
polite. Okay.
Yeah.
By asking her was she pregnant,
but she
you
was a
didn't know her.
stranger.
Yeah, but like she was like she wasn't like most big people like their whole body's big, the cankles and all that shit. Like she just had a big belly.
She could've been bloated, or she could've
people
had a tumor.
hold the baby in the front.
She
Like she
could've
was
had a
holding
tumor.
that in the front.
Because that
Anything
shit
could happen.
heavy.
But her legs was little still. But it wasn't. It was like grew.
Like a wisdom tooth.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, she's not just fat.
Like a heart.
She has to be pregnant.
Motherfucker said like grew.
Yeah, from Despicable Me, I was like, yeah, her legs are still skinny, so I know that ain't like fat. That's like she's gonna lose that pretty soon. Nah, that's just how her body was built. Like she was really just ate a lot that week.
You ain't shit.
Now she told me that she's like, I'm not pregnant. I was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, you might want to take this. Go to the bathroom and take this with you real quick, and let me know what that. I mean, the lines is on that test.
Well, they made a whole show about that. People that didn't know.
Yeah.
That they,
Yeah.
so
But she knew.
Yeah, it was my fault though. I don't know. If
Yes,
she
it was. I'm glad that you've taken
But see,
accountability.
I don't think she was that mad. I think she's heard that before. So I think like she was conditioned.
Let me just
at that
say
point.
something about a woman in her body. It doesn't matter how many times you hear it, it still stings every time.
I know because when I was looking at it stung when I saw it. So I was like, I know this shit must hurt you. Like shit, that looks bad.
What you talking about?
What's the next
yeah,
topic?
can you? Yeah, we.
Thank you so much. What's
Yeah.
the next topic? What else we got?
No, so I wanted to also talk about Kyrie. I'm a big fan of Kyrie, and I don't understand why everybody hates Kyrie. Like I love Kyrie.
Bless you.
Bless you.
To what Kyrie? I like the Kyrie after the whole Earth is flat shit. Like I'm a.
Why are you even here? Why are you here?
People really y'all just sneezing all willy nilly and shit.
I literally just sneezed.
He said, "Why are you here?"
I coughed one cough earlier and it lost.
KK became
Everybody got COVID to me.
KK became a Ninja Turtle real quick. The nigga said.
Like, yeah.
This nigga said
Annoying as fuck. Don't sit me by him no more.
Oh my god.
he became a whole turtle.
Yeah, don't sit me by him no more.
Don't
Kyrie.
sneeze and cough all day.
I got allergies, nigga. Down.
Yeah. mine is
So,
horrible.
so Kyrie is in a situation right now with the NBA to where they're not allowing him to play any games because he decided not to get vaccinated.
He can play road games.
He can't.
He
So
can't because
if-
the other organizations have the same fucking rule.
No, because the NBA said he couldn't play. He couldn't play in New York because of the New York mandate.
Yeah,
so he
you
can
have
only
to
play
have
road
a vaccine.
games.
Yeah.
The GM said you're not playing no games.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So the GM
still
kind of
play
stepped
road
in.
games, yeah.
He could if the GM. Yeah,
It
you're
ain't
right.
gonna do with the NBA. It's in New York is
No.
why you can't play home games.
Yeah. So he is. I don't know if he's what he's gonna do. If he's gonna opt out. I guess as we're talking about COVID, is Mr. Turtle over here just. You be Donatello. That's the purple turtle because like the purple is like the darker color of them all, and KK is really dark, so he's like the purple turtle. So he's
I would
Donatello.
just like to say that I'm a little bit thankful that you bait her now instead of me. I appreciate it.
She gonna jump out her skin and beat the shit out you.
Yes, she is, and I'm gonna help her.
She's gonna jump out of her skin, so she's gonna become Tina with me. Is that what's gonna happen? We can't make jokes. Come on, guys.
About Kyrie.
I already told you the skin jokes off.
She knows where you live, fam.
Yeah.
Like,
She's here.
I don't understand.
Go ahead.
I don't see the problem with him wanting to sit out though. So you can't make somebody get it. I was against that vaccine for a long time, and
Until?
I finally get it. Huh?
What made you get it?
His money different.
My kids. Huh?
what made you get it? Really?
What you mean?
What
I
made
got it
you-
because my kids got it, so I went and got it with them.
Oh, you didn't get it for the job?
Nah, hell no. I been went past that deadline.
Oh,
I called them on their bluff, nigga. Like, oh yeah, okay. I ain't got it yet. What's up, man? Bring your ass to work. Yeah, this was because my kids wanted to get it, so I got it with them.
you vaccinated,
Yeah.
Tina? Yeah.
I was
Yeah, I was
vaccinated
vaccinated.
first. Okay.
You vaccinated?
She's 001.
Only them Chandlers in here,
We're not vaccinated.
dirty than them.
You're not?
I'm not vaccinated. I had it.
That doesn't mean
That doesn't
doesn't
mean
mean
you can't get it
anything.
again.
I didn't say I couldn't get it again. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, man. Like
Nah.
this kind
But you
not-
gonna kill
that's not-
us motherfuckers.
That's the thing about the
vaccinated.
vaccine. It just helps you
It
not die.
doesn't. It
Yeah, it makes you less symptomatic.
susceptible.
Yeah, less symptoms.
But
I'm ready to
doesn't mean that I
die.
can't get it.
I'm ready. I owe people money. So
That was my
Did your
question.
daughters get it?
That's my question.
Don't let your life
If-
insurance company hear you say that.
If it works, why do we have to be protected from them? If it works,
It doesn't work to
It doesn't-
it doesn't
Yeah,
work
it
to
doesn't-
stop it.
it
It
doesn't
lessens
feel-
the symptom.
Yeah, lessens the symptoms.
So y'all
but
shouldn't
won't
be
get-
worried about if y'all got it. If the reason why I don't have it.
want it.
What makes you think we're worried that we got it or not?
I don't
Well,
want it.
the thing is, the reason why I have no real good reason as in to why I don't have it. It's not I'm not boycotting anything.
Look,
I'm not that.
You heard the way
I
they
just don't
said
have it.
they
I just don't
I was
have
like, I still get period cramps. I don't know. They somebody was dying. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, please.
But I
it.
but
Are
I
period
don't think
cramps really that bad?
they can be.
Please
I'm just
stop
asking.
talking.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
they be
I-
taking
yeah.
medicine. Shit, they need Tylenol 3s on them motherfuckers.
Really?
Yes.
Tough. It's
I'm
tough.
curious as to what a period cramp actually feels like.
No, we
kinda
can
feel like-
arrange that for
I
you.
Can you?
feel like
Yeah.
you would want
How?
one.
Like little Keebler elves with knives
They
on the
get-
top, on the tips
You know
of their
the-
shoes.
and
Stim,
They
the
go
stim
like
machine?
this, They go like this,
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
With your ovaries, like that.
Yeah, she was saying the
Yeah.
stim
Yeah.
machine.
For
Babies,
contraction. For
Yeah.
contractions.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
But they're like,
I mean, contractions feel like period
yeah.
cramps.
That's all it is,
But they're
basically.
like
bad ones.
ongoing.
Pushing
Just-
it
I
out.
can
Yeah.
imagine that machine. I put a TENS machine on my just to feel that shit wore me out.
Yeah, no.
Pulling them things over me, that shit hurts.
I'm curious.
that shit hurt.
Let's do it, Kay.
I'm not doing that. I do it with TENS, not with that machine y'all talking about, not that
The
big
stim
motherfucker.
machine.
No, sir, that shit hurt.
But you want to be TikTok gold, don't you?
Nah, not that bad. I just keep
come
talking
on.
I'll do
about
it.
people.
I'll do it.
Take some like Tylenol before. It's not bad.
No, I'll do without it. I want to do.
She's
Fuck
fucking
that.
with you. She don't
Why
want
it be gold though?
Hey, isn't it
Raw
funny?
dog that shit, boy.
Is it, yeah, Tina,
raw dog
it's
it.
cool. Tina talking about raw dog and that shit, right? It's like, my nigga, the raw dog, right? Ah. No, we're not gonna do that.
yeah,
We're not
she
doing
left
that.
you hanging.
Okay, never mind. We're not
I
gonna
don't
do
like
that.
you.
I'll do it. I'll do the stim machine. If we can get a stim machine here, I'll definitely do that. I'm curious.
They got portable ones.
I'm wondering, like, we go buy one, I can return it. Shit, we got like
Not
30
the
days.
little- You
This
talking about the
nigga
you
love
talking
to
about the
return
vest?
It's not a
You talking about the
TENS.
big vest.
It's not a
No,
TENS machine.
Not
though,
the little
that-
TENS machine, the vest with
It's like a
all the-
whole thing that
Yeah,
they
it's
put
a
on you to
whole-
like.
Yeah, it looks like a diaper.
contract.
that
almost.
shit. You put on like a backpack and that shit be all.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers.
I'm game.
Them
I'm still
motherfuckers
game.
be in
I'm
the
still
thing
game.
like this. Like,
Yeah, fold
and
it
that
the
shit
fuck
be
up.
on 1 out of 10. I'm like, oh no, sir.
'Cause I'm pretty sure baby hurts. I don't think that.
Who said it didn't?
I don't think y'all could do.
They gotta get their whole
like
back
those
shot.
pregnancy suits that they have guys wear. I think that'd be cool just to kind of see.
you-
what
That's
y'all
just
go
for
through.
the weight.
That's just
That
the
ain't-
weight, yeah.
That's just
Yeah,
the weight.
that shit's
ain't-
whack, bro. Like, you're not having a hard time breathing because your lungs can't expand all the way. Go to hell.
Yeah.
I
Fuck
can't
outta
breathe
here.
too.
No, the baby starts to push up and your lungs can't expand all the way.
And you can't
We done
eat
forgot about Kyrie.
Yeah.
because it's yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
no,
y'all.
for real.
That's why I be pissing on yourselves and shit. Cause
No,
like
that's
I
when
know
it's pushing
the
on
bladder,
the bladder.
the bladder and
Yeah.
stuff. Right.
Yeah.
This is not part of what do you,
Kyrie.
we can
Anyway,
do
We
it.
have all kind of
Kyrie.
tangents. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Because Kyrie's a baby, so that's how we kind of got to this
Go to
conversation.
hell.
No,
He's
I-
already a millionaire. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
but I don't think they should not
He
make
only
the
dates white women,
vaccines.
too.
Like I got it, and I still don't.
That's
think, like,
not
if,
true.
If you don't
He
want
went to
get
Duke.
it,
You think they
I
should
think
make
what
them
to
get them?
no, I don't. I
What?
don't think they should.
They shouldn't force
I mean,
anybody
if,
to get it.
I think if your job has a rule and you want to work there,
You want to get paid?
should.
you,
Yeah,
then, then
yeah.
you get the fucking shot. He's in a
Yeah.
position where he doesn't have to, so he's not. I don't think he's an asshole for not
Yeah.
doing it. I think he made a choice.
Yeah.
But your job shouldn't make you do it though.
Your job. That's your job. Your job can make.
Yeah.
They have rules, and you either abide by them and work there, or
Yeah.
don't abide. And
So
don't
do you
work there.
think that they would make it to where they won't sign him again?
Oh,
Well, the thing about the NBA, the thing about the NBA is the NBA has guaranteed contracts. That's one thing
Yeah,
about
so
the NBA.
he's gonna get paid
He's gonna get
regardless.
paid.
Oh, well, then he fucking good.
But that can
Exactly.
fuck off your next contract, depending on where he's at on his contract here. Because didn't he
got a
just
lot
get
of money.
signed?
He
What
got
the
a lot
fuck
of
do
money.
Kyrie have to prove?
True.
But when you're an athlete, it's more. It depends where you're at with your.
Why is he talking to
worthiness.
me like I'm not an athlete? That's crazy.
No, I'm talking to you because you don't understand that. Like it's about you're proving yourself on the court. It's not
that
always about.
nigga can go hoop anywhere. The fuck? Kyrie can go
Yeah.
hoop anywhere. He can go
No,
to
he
the season
can't.
hoop. He already won a chip. He like.
Yeah, but I mean, I think for one, I think it's like Cole Beasley went through the same shit too. He's going through it now.
He's still going through it.
And I think it's. I
Is
think
he not playing?
He
he's
plays,
playing.
but he gets booed at home in New York.
he-
you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't.
So
get
how
the
does he
vaccination.
play in New
Yeah,
York?
how is he playing in New
Because
York?
he lives in not New York. He lives in Buffalo. It's New York City, not the state.
Oh, okay, New York City.
Brooklyn
Okay.
is in New York. He lives.
No. I
he's
thought it
in
was the state of New York.
Yeah, he's in.
It's crazy. New York State is so full of shit. When you say New York, no one even thinks. Oh, we talking about the no, we talking about the city, nigga. Chill out, New York. We ain't talking about
They
upstate.
don't have it in Buffalo.
Okay. But I think, like you said, if your employer tells you to do something, I guess it's at your point where you either got to do it.
Yeah, they're private
That's not
entities.
telling
They
you.
can do
That's
whatever they want.
making you.
But you have a choice as to whether or not
Yeah,
you
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 want
can
to
go work somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's not the only job you can get.
Go play
Exactly.
football, nigga.
He can go hoop
We
somewhere.
not talking about. We talking about athletes. We talking about regular people that.
Everybody.
Both.
Nah, you
If
can't. You
Burger King
can't.
tell me I gotta get the shot, but McDonald's say I don't have to, nigga, I'm going to the Golden Arches. Like, and
And I'm on Facebook Live telling all their dirty secrets.
that's fine. Like, you
Ain't
have a
nobody
choice.
eating this shit again if I don't work here.
Yeah, no, you have a choice.
Consequences and repercussions.
Now, I do
everything.
know they put these burgers, they throw them out in the sink, right? Look. With tap water.
People don't give a fuck. They
Man,
call
you
us
crazy.
niggers, and we still watch the NFL.
That's different.
No, it's not.
Oh,
That's different.
How different is it?
You talking about eating some food that's disgusting and watching TV?
that's preference.
How
I
di-
can,
how
I can
different
live
is
without burgers. Football is kind of like a necessity for
Yeah.
myself. I can live out of it.
Somebody, you still watch
Oh, see,
football?
I'm the
Like, what the fuck?
opposite.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't live without burgers. I don't really care about sports.
That's funny.
She gonna get her beef, goddamn.
I don't give a fuck about football.
Really? Oh, you've already said that
Hey,
before.
you was just over here with this cowboy shit. Come on now.
I like sports. I will pay attention to a score. I will watch to see the back and forth,
That's
but like
football, boo.
I don't watch games.
That was football, boo, that we were just sitting here looking at.
Was I watching it or was I looking at the ESPN app update with the
You
score?
was watching the ESPN.
I didn't watch the game. I'm not giving the NFL any fucking ratings.
Are y'all really doing this right now?
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. This nigga was thinking right. Look,
Nigga, dang.
the whole point of not watching the NFL is so you don't give them ratings. They got no rating from me.
Yeah, that one rating is.
So just because you check the apps and shit don't mean you.
Anyway,
It's not a rating. I didn't
what
tune
about
into the game.
Okay.
I watched it.
talking.
Yeah, I watched it.
I'm right.
No, you're not.
I am. Do we want to Google how you get a
this is
rating on
happening
a
right
on a,
now.
I
on a
don't
TV
care how
show?
you get a rating.
This is happening right now.
But that's the whole point of boycotting the NFL, KK.
So you don't want to watch the game, but you're gonna look at all the scores though.
First of all,
Yeah, that's like
That's
the
stupid.
news. Is
No,
it
no.
not?
That's dumb. Go ahead.
I get why people boycott the NFL. I just think that it's if you want to boycott the NFL, you also have to boycott their sponsors because the NFL is getting their money one way or another.
Fair enough.
And it's a real deep conversation. So no one is ever really boycotting the NFL. It's no way you can boycott the NFL because their hands are tied into so much shit.
It's the same dumb
But-
shit like with Jordan. They're like, you shouldn't wear Jordans.
Yeah.
You drink Gatorade, wear Hanes t-shirts.
Yeah.
Same shit.
He's getting
I
Jordan's
just wear
getting
his
paid.
shoes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, it's a dumb conversation. Boycott the NFL if you want to. Don't watch it. I'm watching it. But that's a whole nother thing.
Got fantasy football money on the line.
I also want to talk about Kay. Didn't you talk? You also talked about this. Is the last thing I want to talk about. You talked about. Did you talk about the land shit with Ari?
Oh yeah.
The land. Oh yeah.
You talked about that, right?
Yeah.
This nigga's a nigga. Oh yeah.
Fletcher. Ari Fletcher, right?
Huh?
Ari Fletcher.
Yeah. How do y'all feel about that?
I thought it was dope.
Thank you. Do you feel it was dope?
I don't give a shit about what they do. I guess it's like rich niggas doing rich nigga shit. Like I don't know.
But like people was like, what's I call her fans because I don't know how to say her real name.
Who?
From Jamie Foxx show.
Fancy.
Garcelle.
Garcelle.
So she was on like the View, whatever, and saying,
You fine
why
shit.
y'all doing, why are women doing husband shit for boyfriends?
Oh.
And I'm like, but he never bought her a $300,000 truck. Like,
Yeah.
what's the difference? Like, if him doing that shit for her, than her. And she was like, how much jewelry can I buy him? Like this generational wealth. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
And that's
I
why I
see
thought
what
it
the
was
problem
dope.
was. Then, like, would you want your daughter buying? Like, if that what my daughter's gonna do, like, what I'm supposed to say? Nah, don't spend your money on your
So
guy.
do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah, they.
Okay.
But I don't know who's the rich one. Are they both rich?
They both
Moneybag,
rich.
Moneybag Yo, which is a rapper,
rapper.
and Ari Fletcher, which is his girlfriend. And
Is
she's an
Ari
entrepreneur.
really rich though?
She's an entrepreneur.
influencer.
She's
good.
They get
She's
paid.
good.
not rich though.
She's good.
He bought 28 acres of land. Shit.
So I mean, but she could have brought it with his money. I mean,
I'm just trying to figure things out.
But how much was the land? Was it like $1? Like, how do we know
I
how
don't
much
know.
it was?
It's 28
It-
acres though.
But in Alaska, they're selling
Oh, no, it
acreage
was
for
in
like $1 an acre. I mean, it could have been.
I don't think it was
It wasn't
wherever
Alaska.
he's from, right?
Memphis. It was in Memphis.
Memphis.
It
Oh,
probably
well.
is not that expensive then if it's Memphis.
Yeah.
But 28 acres is 28 acres.
This is the
That's
thing.
it.
This is the thing that I think the conversation to me when I hear people debate it. I can't say dumb because that's rude and it gets
Insensitive.
it gets weird to me.
Just don't call him a racial slur. You can call him dumb. It's okay.
So these dumb
I
niggas,
rather
right?
you call me an N-word than dumb. Shit. Don't call me dumb. Don't disrespect me like that.
So it get
I don't give a fuck about being called dumb.
because niggas
I'm smart as fuck. I don't
Yeah,
care.
that was like that
smart
was
people
about
really don't give a fuck about dumb.
Yeah.
You dummy.
me. Break my bones.
Yeah, you can say that to me.
That's never offensive
Okay,
from
what
you
you
guys.
finna say?
So this is the thing. I think where people, I guess, get the conversation where it gets just stupid. People are talking about more of like the marital status, like why would you give somebody this if you're not married, blah blah blah. I mean, you're fucking him and you're not married. So again, another conversation. People talk about like why does he deserve that? Why are you spending all this money? I don't think people are looking at when you talk about the black community that you are applying 28 acres into our community, right? This is 28 acres that you can use to build a community. This is 28 acres you can use to build a school, a compound for our community. You have just invested 28 acres of land into, again, our community. I don't think people understand how valuable, regardless if that is your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your child, how valuable of a gift that this is, and how gifts like this to the black community should be more commonplace, as opposed to giving. I'm gonna go ahead on and give a old girl a car, a Bentley, and get mad at her and take it back. And
Cuervo is who?
Quavo.
and at that point, you're not adding any value to yourself and or the relationship. So,
That land probably in her name.
Right?
I want that shit back.
but it's still in the community.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I do think that the black community has to invest in itself more often in that way. I'm not looking on Moneybag Yo to change our community.
I don't think you finna put no shops and no schools on that land.
Yeah, I don't think Mr. Waukesha is about to change shit.
Put a school on that
he ain't
shit?
finna put
No.
he ain't finna put a charter school on
You
that.
have a
Now-
lot of faith in Moneybag Yo.
I get what
I
you're
have no faith
saying,
in
but
Moneybag Yo.
he may let somebody else
right.
use
I
that
hope he
land.
does. I
He's
do.
And
when
do
you
what
have
he needs
land
to
like
do.
that, you're gonna get investors are gonna
yeah.
contact
That
you.
nigga's finna
Your
build the
financial
most
advisors.
independent house ever.
I really
he bought
hope he
Meg a
don't.
truck too. He like buying these girls $300.
Wasting his money.
But it's wasting his money.
leased.
And he writing them off.
They
Yeah.
leased. Fuck out of here.
2 years, but you gotta get that hoe back. Our contract is up.
Period.
But
You
I'm
guys-
saying, like, I would love for a man.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about diamonds and all that shit. Give me, like I said, I was telling you, I was like, I date a dude, be like, what can I do for you? Put some on these student loans.
What is generational wealth? What is generational wealth to
He
you?
go a key to an apartment in the rich.
No.
To where,
Stupid.
to me,
What is generational wealth to you?
money goes down the line. You don't have to worry about, your kids having to get an education or fend for themselves because they just have money. Money.
What is your generation like? Do you have?
No.
Most people don't.
And that's the thing that's funny because a lot of people don't, but everyone always assimilates or assumes that all white people have this generational wealth.
Nobody
And
thinks that.
No, they don't.
I mean, well,
We're just talking about the trailer trash. Like,
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
I was like,
but in the conversations that I've had, I guess I don't say everyone. It's funny how everyone talks about, again, we know there's,
It's just more
wealth
common.
gap. Yeah, I think the generational wealth that white people have that black people don't have or other colors comes with the whole majority conversation. Like their skin is their generational wealth, if that makes any sense. Because it comes with opportunity, right? And again, I understand, what do you call it? White privilege. I understand it because it's like black privilege. If I go to the hood, I'm gonna have a different privilege in the hood than you.
I'd rather have that white privilege.
No.
About no privilege. In
Everyone
the
I
would-
don't even think that's a
yeah,
real
no, black
privilege.
privilege.
but
That ain't no
Yeah.
privilege.
No,
that's a different
It's
conversation.
really white privilege, black plight.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but like it's just it's you're getting the privilege because you're.
It's not a privilege.
It's
It's just acceptance. You
Yeah.
look like me. That's all it is.
It is.
To be able to ride down Ridgeby?
That's the thing.
The benefit,
Goddamn privilege.
the benefit. Oh, my heart.
I
The
know
benefit.
niggas don't want to rob me when I ride down Rigsby, nigga.
If I walk,
I want niggas to rob me,
Shit.
but it's just funny because I think
You know, you
that
could just go through the Glen and nobody say shit to you.
if I walk into a bank,
I stayed the night in the Glen one time. I was scared.
how long ago?
I'm white because I was hearing gunshots. I was like, where the fuck am I?
You about them do
That's one. That's one.
But
I got
it's
a
cool. They
question.
go straight up.
I got a question.
they
I
were
got a question.
firecrackers. They weren't gunshot. They were firecrackers.
How good was the dick you got in the Glen?
It wasn't that great.
You almost
But also, I was scared for my life, so I wasn't paying attention.
That's funny. How do you know it's for dick? How do you know it's for dick?
She only out there.
Like I said, it was one night.
Yeah.
You never talked to him
Only dick will
again?
take you to the trenches when you're not used to that.
Yeah.
Only dick will take you to the trenches.
duplexes.
You almost lost your life on subpar dick.
Wow.
Damn it. Welcome to being a
Wow.
black girl.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Shut
Wah,
up.
wah, wah, wah.
Look at the joke that I do.
What you say? Oh, these just jokes. Oh, y'all being sensitive. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, girl, email that to me.
Wah, wah,
Nobody's gonna care.
That was funny.
Email it to me, girl.
Not on your
clip
school
out of
email,
that.
though. Your personal.
On my personal one. On my Yahoo account.
She ready to get fired from that place. She's like, hey, fuck, email me there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
no, what I'm
dangerous.
saying, if I'm a black woman and I walk into the bank and sit down in front of a black loan officer, I'm still gonna get treated as a black. It's just gonna look different. If a white person walks in front of a black person, they're gonna be like, well, "Let me go talk to my manager," and they're gonna give them that. They're probably gonna give them that extra.
They gonna ask my ass. You got somebody that co-sign?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, I'm here. It's me.
My mama at work.
Can you call her?
It's
No,
just,
just
it's
tell me
just
no.
a different type.
Tell me no.
You know about my business.
It's just a different type of, and I mean, it's just a different type of look
It is.
for us.
No.
I mean,
I know this is, I mean, I don't have room to speak, but to me, in my head, it would be more how you present yourself, how you're dressed, not even about your color. Like if you're in a nice suit and you're all prim and proper and cut, you know, your hair's cut, then I would treat you differently no matter what color you are versus you walking in pajamas looking busted. You haven't washed your hair.
Even though you're in a Benz, you're still a nigga in a coupe.
yep. Because all you have to do is be white.
Yeah, that
We shouldn't.
we would
I mean,
we would like to believe that our outfits would make a difference.
they don't give a shit about our outfits.
Yeah,
They see
That's
us.
how I would, that's just me. Like if
we need more of you.
Yeah.
that's how I
for
would
sure.
assess the situation,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not like that. That'd be nice though. I wouldn't wear. I'd wear underwear if that was the case.
Oh, shut the.
Shut your mohawk wearing, fake glasses wearing ass up.
You know, like,
We've talked about this. No, I
But it's
don't.
the
I
thing.
don't like you with the glasses because you don't need them and you're fine without them.
You wear fake glasses?
Yeah.
fine. You heard her say that. I'm fine.
Do they even have like glass in them, or are they just like
No, they have glass in them. He wears them so that people don't find him
She
threatening
was
when he
confused. She was like,
operates in the corporate world.
I think I wore them for a little bit at AT&T, just messing around some. But
letting them fog up.
In
'cause
my-
there's no
in-
real glasses.
yeah, them hoes worse than
Them
glass.
hoes, they have that
They was worse than
protective
glass.
code on it. Stupid.
Yeah, they're worse than glass. No, I worked in insurance, and none white people out there talking to corporate people. So I had to. Black folks, we code switch. You ever heard?
That's not code switching.
You no, it's not just changing your voice and talking more proper and be
wear a
more
mask.
articulate.
We wear a mask.
It's just a mask. The glasses is part of that code switching, right? So I would wear glasses to look more of the part as opposed to not. And it's crazy because I would go into businesses and I'd have black people that I'm talking to. They would talk to the white person, and the white person is more credible than I am. And black people are doing this to me. And once they get fucked by the white person, I feel like something's not going on. Hey man, look, do you think this is right? Like, oh nigga, now you want to talk to me. You gonna get this man all your money. Now you want me to verify that this is cool.
Worse. I'm gonna make it worse.
Bend over, bitch.
$1,000 deductible. Should have came in first.
Yeah, but like, and then like when you talk to a white individual, and there's a white person there, they're gonna go to the white person because it's just like they feel like that person knows more. And then not only on top of that, I look young. So not only am I black, I look young, and these other white gentlemen are looking 50 years old and they're white. So to make myself kind of even the playing field, that's what I had to do. It's also crazy with Hispanics. Hispanics won't talk to nobody else but another Hispanic if they have that choice.
Fact.
That's a fact.
At work,
Then I did.
I'm pretty close to being bilingual. They will walk right past me when I'm speaking Spanish to them to go ask a Hispanic person that they think speaks Spanish a question, and they don't. So they have to come back to me.
One thing about Hispanics, which I think is very dope, is they fuck with their own people. And that is something that I wish we would do more of. We look, again, history behind both sides is completely different. So I'm not gonna pretend and act like I don't know why. But it's just different. And again, I don't think people understand how almost insulting that shit is. You know what I mean?
No, I know. I know because I'm a woman, and so I've been in certain situations where it's been, me and a male, coworker, colleague, and the person's like, "Oh, hey, Bob," da da da, and I'm like, "Bob just started here. I've been here for 4 years. Yeah. He doesn't know shit. I do." And they're like, "Oh, well," and they still treat you like you're not credible. You're like,
"Where's your manager at?"
Yeah. So I understand, and it's fucking frustrating
because it's two sides of the black community, right? I was in the middle. We worked together. There's a Mike Clark. And there's Adrian Gilbo.
You just gonna say niggas' full names on it?
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. So I mean, but
how are they
don't
different?
you ever say my whole name on here?
How are they different?
Oh, Adrian
and
yeah, Adrian Gilbo. Yeah.
How what do you mean by how are they different?
They're you know Mike.
I know both of them.
You know Adrian.
I do.
Night and day, right?
In what way? I mean, one's taller than the other.
Not their both.
Good answer.
We'll
That was a fire ass answer.
no, it's different. We'll talk about it.
Maybe we can talk about it offline. But
yeah.
But I don't.
See, it's
It's about perspective. Maybe it's different to you as a black man than her as.
because you don't.
Yeah.
You're not in the community, so to speak.
So that's what I'm saying. You're having a conversation.
There's not that level of familiarity.
Yeah.
there.
I think I know what you're saying, and I think that you're wrong because I think the one person. Yeah, no.
One is very hood,
And the other one is very proper. I don't even know him, and I knew that's what you was gonna say.
But the one that's so proper did a lot of not proper shit.
Oh no, white people fuck up all the time. Not saying he's white, but everyone.
name. So
I'm so lost. Hold on.
No.
Is he black?
No, I'm just
They're both
saying.
black.
No, they're both black. But I'm just saying, like,
What?
like,
I
like
thought Adrian was
the
Hispanic.
crime. They're not saying they committed crimes, but the wrong that you do, it's the way they presented themselves. Like that's kind of.
So
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it off here.
Like white collar crime and blue collar crime, or
Was it a better question? I think is the one that you consider hood. Did that deter his progress in the job? Like, did it fuck up his productivity?
Yeah.
But the one that wasn't hood, you knew about all that, the shit.
I didn't.
Okay, well
So
I
they
did.
both stealing
We'll
phones.
talk about it.
Yeah,
So I got fired.
Phones, then.
No.
We'll talk about it. Off.
Yeah.
If it's something bad, we'll finish
Yeah. But
I mean,
Go ahead.
he said it all.
We'll talk about it later.
yeah.
But
My question would be the non-hood one. Did he get fired?
I don't know. I was fired before him, but the non-hood one.
Why are we talking to this man?
But the
Why are
non.
we talking to you?
I was an honest person. I didn't do my shit was being late.
Oh, don't even.
My shit was just being late.
Oh no.
I wasn't stealing, taking notes.
No, but you weren't stealing. But you don't even.
No, what was I doing? I want to know. I didn't. 'Cause I wasn't doing.
That's
like,
what
I
I'm
was,
saying. So,
We don't put stuff on the air.
but that shit happened a long
Yeah,
time
he already
ago.
said
He
somebody
shouldn't be able to
first
get
and
in
last
trouble for that
name.
No
shit.
statute of limitation on punishing niggas.
I'm actually curious. For what,
I'll tell you about it
Shut it
offline.
down.
Offline. But
Shut it down.
I don't know if he got fired, but he did shit that was not good.
see, I
We all
never,
do fucked up shit though.
Yeah.
Pay
So I
for
mean,
it,
so
man.
but it's the way that they
I
present
think
themselves.
because he presented himself so well, it was hidden for a long time because nobody would have expected him to do that.
Y'all
Exactly,
might want to
that's
stop
the
talking.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But y'all get subpoenaed.
I've worked in like some really uppity, affluent, neighborhoods and communities. I'm my black ass self all the time. And I do it because one, I like to make people squirm, and two, my work is going to speak for itself.
Yeah, I mean,
So either you're gonna fool with it or you're not. I'm
You're-
gonna get in one way or the other, and when I get in, you're gonna see why I'm here. It has nothing to do with what I look like.
and you're right. And if I bring up like you being a woman and me being a man, and it's going to be we're going to
You're more
experience
threatening.
two different things.
You're more threatening.
and that's kind of all it is. So I get it. And then you're light skinned.
I am light-skinned. I am light-skinned.
You know what I mean? So
Absolutely, yeah.
What does that mean?
they're gonna. Oh my gosh! You don't know what that means?
And that's
mean, I
and
do.
that's cool.
Come
And
on,
that's
man.
cool. But as soon as I open my mouth, there is never a question about who I am, my views on things, or how I'm going to present myself, or the shit that I'm going to tolerate. It is never a question.
And that's dope. Again, so but it's different. When I got a job at USA, I had dreads like several times. I literally cut all my hair off before I
Why?
worked.
Why?
Because I didn't want anything to prevent me from getting that job. Period. Right?
They can't.
And no. I mean, again, I get
I've trimmed my hair for an interview before
get it.
because I was out here looking like a Thundercat.
like you know what I mean. Like
I
appearance.
swear to God, I did. I'll show you a picture in a minute.
Appearance means something. Just so to
Yeah,
pretend and pretend like it
representation.
doesn't mean
Perception
anything.
is
Yeah, and sometimes I have to do more of an appearance check than other people.
Did you get the job?
I got it. I check. I got fired from that too. I check Mexican, Hispanic on my application.
Are you serious?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I'm in San Antonio, and that's the demographic to where I always check that. I always have.
What do you do? Phone interviews?
No, once I'm there, like I'm there. But just to get me there,
My bad.
but just to get me there, like,
You don't have a black name.
huh?
You don't have a black name.
No, you don't have a Hispanic name.
That too, but I'm just saying, if you think that they're
Damien
guessing your
Chandler.
ethnicity based off that box that you check, what about your name?
Name,
I
your
would think that you
name.
were a white man, to be completely honest. You have a white ass last
As
name.
long as you don't think I'm black, we're good until I get
But
there.
that's like
That's
that.
terrible, man.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's sad.
Yeah.
No, it is. But like there, but again, just as
Quit
you've
dimming your
heard,
light.
just as
Stop doing
not,
that.
Definitely doing it in the light. But just
don't
as,
do
But you
that, right?
are.
but listen, just as when your name comes up and people use different names because of that, it's
What do you mean?
you never know people that have like very ethnic names and they use like a Dre
The
or they
fuck
use
is ethnic?
Dre is ethnic.
Shakur.
I know what
it was a bad example.
I know
you know
what he
what I'm
wants
saying.
to.
Sure.
I
Money
know.
bag,
Yeah.
Okay,
It
Waukesha.
was a bad example. You know what I'm saying? Dre is they use whatever the middle name or
I
something
mean,
like that
and I
as
understand that
opposed to
because
their
names, even though names don't have a color, they are usually used by
certain groups.
certain group of people.
And
Yeah.
the thing is, and the thing is
Take
that
that shit on our kids'
We
names.
use apostrophes like
Yeah.
a motherfucker.
Take the punctuation out.
Shit, my grandbaby got one of them on one of her eyes. I'm like, God
That nigga
damn.
said, what?
She got one of these on the
Keisha
A.
doesn't own that. Like, Keisha owns lie. I'm
That's
like, stop
funny.
that shit.
yeah, it's the same shit, and it sucks. But it's not. People don't change their name because of their ignorance. They're changing their name because of others' ignorance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's not that they're dimming their light because they're changing their name. I get it. It's more for, and it sucks that people have to do it. Women do it all the time, and it sucks. And I don't know why the fuck y'all be having these fucked up ass names, but
You know why? You know why.
I've already said I think it's great to have this because that's the only time we can identify ourselves. We were never given.
That's
we,
all.
we were
Yes,
never.
that's exactly what it
We're
is.
never.
You're trying to-
We're never able to. We're never able to name ourselves. Our last
Yeah.
names.
Yeah.
I'm not a Chandler. The person who came over here,
He
last
came
name
from
is
the
never Chandler.
He came from the Chandler plantation.
The
That's what that
Johnsons,
shit
the
come
Smiths,
from.
black people, we've never had those last names.
I don't have that problem.
You said like it or
I'm
not.
jealous too. I'm
Oh,
jealous.
yeah.
Whoa.
Her last name,
Yeah, she has a
she has her
African last
African name.
Oh, for real? Yeah. So, and a lot of people don't. So when they name their child these crazy names, which we deem crazy, it makes sense because that's that person's only identity. That person has more of an identity. Sharkeisha has more of an identity than Damian Chandler will ever have.
She also got hands.
She's dead.
No, Sharkeisha.
She's dead?
Yeah, she got killed in a drive-by like 4
Shut the
years
fuck
ago.
Oh man,
Yeah.
So
She hit hard.
she had.
She
hands?
hit hard. She hit
Sorry.
So yeah, let's not do that.
Where's that? Boom. Where's that at? I need that one. You know what she said? What
Yeah, I
did she
did.
say? So she had.
No.
Hey guys,
when she hit her.
she became famous by stomping the shit out of somebody.
It was
I
a
mean,
knee-jerk.
the drive-by was kind of like a
It's an
part 2 of like her story.
Yeah, she
you really had nowhere else to go in life after
We
that.
played dumb games, you win dumb prizes. You knew your friend could fight before you fucked her boyfriend, but you did it anyway.
Yeah, guys. I mean, shit. What else was she gonna do? Anyway, man. Let's
So rest in peace.
Yeah, for
Sis.
real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
do we tell her rest in peace after what she's done in life?
I mean, everybody had a fight.
Is rest in peace for everybody?
I've been to some
Everybody-
funerals. I've been to a few funerals and I know the shit they were saying was not true. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, y'all know what this nigga did?
Is rest in peace for everybody?
He's going to, you're going to hell, but I hope that it is as peaceful as possible.
Sorry, rest in peace in R. Kelly when he dies?
No, he can rest in shit.
Like I'm saying, is rest in
seen
peace
that
relief
nigga.
for
Seen
everybody?
the nigga in the casket with his hat twisted, man. Like, yo, ooh, mama, don't do this shit to me. I wear my hats like that. I still wouldn't want to be buried like that. Put a suit on me.
I'm gonna make sure they got you right.
You see how you say how you second your rest in peace for
Well, I was
everybody?
thinking about like Manson and all those fuckers that no.
Is
maybe
rest in
not.
peace for everybody, guys? Like,
Not necessarily.
But Sharkeisha was a kid. She
Yeah,
made kid
not like-
mistakes.
That's
She just
different.
wants somebody's
she
ass.
just can't help that she had
I
hands.
said she just hit hard.
Didn't she stomp that? Didn't she stomp that person out anyway? That was like the first video I think I saw when someone stomped somebody's head when they're on the ground.
Nah, that
No,
wasn't
she
the
didn't
first
stomp
one.
her. She
motherfucking
kicked her a
hard.
couple
She
times.
kicked
That's what I'm talking about.
Stomp her.
I mean, but
kicked her,
Keisha, no.
and she kicked her right after that. That
Not
foot was
Keisha,
going
but
straight
the
at
one
her
she beat
head.
up.
You remember that video?
But
It
again,
wasn't no good. It wasn't no good.
it was
you
I'm glad that
know.
wasn't my daughter. I'd have to fight that little girl. Like, fuck that.
You fighting her mom or you fighting that girl?
Fighting her.
No, that's
but-
Cantina.
yeah,
Tina?
she had
Hold on, Tina.
her
I might
hand-
take my chances with the mama and hope I have more stamina.
yeah, she had hands. I mean, but she was a kid.
You know what? I
She
didn't
hit
even
like
get
Mike
to.
Tyson for real. Like young Mike
She
Tyson.
hit hard as fuck. I didn't even get to what happened this week.
What?
Go ahead.
Samuel, tell your mama watch your fucking back. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna punch her because of the way you was looking at my baby yesterday. At
Oh
homecoming.
Lord.
Oh no.
This is
and I
a
mean-
child.
Who is Samuel?
Oh
With
Lord.
That's why I said I'm gonna punch his
The
mama.
little boy. Oh, you weren't here.
Yeah.
I'll show you
The
in a
girl, the
minute.
dude
Yeah.
you took, the one she went to
Yeah.
date with. How you supposed to look at her?
No. He did a whole switch up on us. He did a whole switch up. Wait till you see the picture.
He did what he was supposed
I'm
to
gonna beat
do.
your mama ass, Samuel.
It was Samuel at the house. It was Sam Dog at the homecoming.
Sammy D.
You was like a gentleman and shit.
Sammy D took her to the
Got jumped off
prom.
and took them buttons down.
That's exactly. That's exactly what it was. Sammy D. He know what it
Maybe he
is.
just got hot from all the dancing and he had to like.
Your daughter walked like, yeah, okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm finna whoop Sammy mama ass, bro.
Slap her on the ass and she got the car. Let's
And
go, baby.
remember, I'm like the young mama, so his mama probably about 50. I'ma beat her ass.
I don't
boy.
know. She went to Justin. He go to Justin, so her mom about 24, 25.
Yo,
No,
your
she's
daughter plays
older. I
sports,
bet-
right?
You think that nigga took my daughter somewhere and I didn't meet his mama first?
We're
Shit.
business.
Got me
That shit
fucked
is
up.
so uncomfortable. With my oldest, when she was cheering in high school, like me and the nigga was like 30 something, 60. Like, y'all have a kid this old? I'm like, y'all got parents this old? Shit.
Oh, yeah.
What was y'all doing at 45? Like, shit. Ooh, hey,
Oh yeah, that
They was
nigga-
building their career.
old.
Yeah, no, I'm the youngest parent
chill out.
at
That's gonna be
everything.
me.
That is gonna be repeatedly.
That's gonna be me.
But you've been on both ends.
Yeah, me
Mama.
too.
She gonna have that little oxygen thing when she graduates.
I'm gonna be first and foremost. I'm gonna be 60.
Oxygen thing, walk around with a
Really?
little tank
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna be
shit.
60.
But you've been on both ends of that situation, so that's not
I've been
bad.
a teenage
What the
mom.
fuck is wrong with you?
and then I'm
That's
gonna
what
be,
she gonna look.
I'm gonna be a bad 60-year-old bitch.
We
Don't
gonna
do
see.
it.
We gonna see.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
8th grade fine with 92-year-old long.
My love's good. My
Oh
immune
my
system
god,
Today.
KK, what's wrong
Today,
with you?
Yeah.
she's
I
one.
don't
How old
smoke.
is she?
good. She's one.
She's whoo. They're 7.
She one.
How old are you right now?
40.
Well, you gonna be
Okay,
57 when she walk that stage. She gonna be like that.
Some what's Janet Jackson type shit.
You're a
Yeah, she gonna
dick.
be
We'll
fine.
be pushing you through the graduation.
fine.
Excuse me.
What you want
I eat
to
well and I work out. I'm okay.
what you want to leave us with, Bettina?
You still want to? No. Sorry.
Everybody got quiet like a motherfucker. Yeah, bring that back. Bring that back. Bring that back. Bring that back.
Okay.
Fast forward past that. Fast forward
My
past that.
bad. Okay, we're gonna have to end the show.
Yeah, what do you want to leave us with, Tina? Hey, what the fuck you talking about? What you want to leave us? What do you leave us?
Nothing.
8th grade fine, about to get somebody 8th grade hurt, nigga. What you want to leave us with?
Don't play with me, Sam. Don't you fucking play with me.
Play with her daughter.
What you think they did?
Nigga, you can get smoked too.
How would you handle that? How would you handle that? No joke.
How would I handle what?
If
Him with his homeboy. Smell my fingers.
yeah, how would you handle that?
Oh, let's
Oh,
not do that.
that one of them niggas is getting beat up. Whether I have to pay somebody to beat them up, or
their-
yeah, like
their work in
somebody's
his life.
touching.
On some consensual shit, like on your daughter wanted it, and
I'm gonna put my hands on my daughter, and somebody's gonna put their hands on him, nigga.
really?
The
Can't
fuck?
do that.
That's my house and my rules. What are you talking about?
She was outside.
Yeah.
She was out chill. Where you at? Out where? Chill.
Yeah.
No,
but
don't
she
do
wants
that.
to come back, right? she gotta have a place to stay. My house, my rules.
You gotta
But
think
again-
about the shit you did
I-
at
I-
that
hold
age,
on.
like before you.
I didn't do that shit.
No, but on some real
Not at 14.
shit. On some
15.
she had a whole baby.
Yeah.
A whole baby.
At 14.
13.
I did not start having sex till I was
13.
20.
Yeah, she talked about it on the show. She had
I
a baby
missed
at
that.
13. Oh yes, yeah.
I must have been
I'm
drunk.
40. My daughter's 27.
Right after that, Mitsubishi happened. But so with you're one of the ones that advocate and talk about women exploring themselves
No.
healthy sexually. She is.
You
She's
don't
a
have to
child.
explore yourself sexually with someone else. You could figure out what you like on your own.
Can we talk about that one time?
What?
Like what your parents said, or
What are you talking about? What they said?
She
13.
did talk about
where
it.
the fuck was I? I must have not
I
been.
don't
Y'all
know.
had shows
Did
without
it right
me.
next to me.
No, I couldn't have been here. I would
He
have
was
heard
probably
that.
asleep. Yeah, she don't need. Sam don't know shit about what she need any fucking way.
Yeah.
So that's
definitely
ultimately
true.
up to her. And I'm not one of those people who is under the guise that my kid is going to be an angel until I say so. That's not how that shit works. But we do have rules and we do have boundaries. And when I say that those rules and boundaries have changed, that's when that's going to happen. Not when
Makes
she's
sense.
18 or 20, when she's 15, 16, and I feel like she can juggle that and the rest of the shit that she has going on in her
Goddamn
life that's
right.
going to take priority over punk ass Sam. That's what we're going to do. But that shit not happening right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam.
Yeah,
hope you
you're-
had a
you're
fun
assed out.
Night. What you want to leave us with, Kay?
I don't think I got nothing today. Do I need something? Hey,
KK don't
you
date
can't- make sure you don't do nothing that'll get you in trouble in the future
anymore.
anymore.
From your work email, stupid ass.
From anything. Shit,
Yeah,
you
nowadays,
can't do
anything.
nothing nowadays. It's gonna come back.
Somebody
And
from
I say
somebody
nothing,
else's ring.
Don't say nothing homophobic.
Yeah, just don't
Yeah.
like don't call people facts. It's a thing.
Kobe
Yeah.
did it.
And he was fucking wrong. What the fuck?
Who did?
Because he could shoot
Kobe
a
did
jumper. I'm supposed to say he's okay.
What did Kobe
That shit
do?
not cool.
What did Kobe do?
He got in trouble. He was on the bench and got mad and called somebody a faggot for fouling him. How
He fouled me,
It was wrong.
Okay.
You could have called him a lot of other things.
including that. Like when you're trying to be insulting, you're supposed to say insulting
Why would
words.
something homophobic?
You're not
be-
Yeah,
talking. You're not.
yeah.
Because if I don't want to be a homosexual and you call me a homosexual slur, I'm gonna be offended because that's not what I want to be.
But you know who you are, right?
Still gonna hurt my feelings.
Why? Because you know who you are. You know who you fuck, right?
But you're still trying to insult me. I'm gonna feel insulted. So now I know we need to fight.
It's crazy that. Never
And fight.
mind.
Don't call
Never
him a
mind.
faggot.
I just
Yeah.
don't want to be called. I don't want to be associated as a
What?
girl, faggot.
I mean, if
Or
he called you a
whatever.
bitch, I would see that correlation. But a faggot, no, not really. Doesn't make you a
ain't one.
woman.
Like, that shit don't bother me. Like,
Yeah.
But if someone's trying to insult you, they're gonna do what they can. I don't.
it's a lot of shit to say to insult
But that's what I'm
people.
saying. When you playing
That's
basketball,
what
you
I'm
just got to
saying.
take
But it is
that
them
shit to
saying
the
that.
chin.
That
But
shit
when
is
you
so
playing any type
wild
of
to
sport.
me.
But sometimes you're gonna miss, and sometimes you're gonna hit. Sometimes I go, yeah, I got you with that one. I don't know. I don't know. It's just
I'm completely lost.
what do you got?
It's
What do
still
you
a
got?
person, a group of people that don't want to be looked at as negative.
Yeah, but you're not talking about that group of people. You're talking about
You're def-
that.
No, but you are. That's the point.
It's really not about you. Like if someone calls me a bitch, he's not talking about all women out there. He's just talking.
But he's still
me.
making. It's still a negative towards women.
Yeah, because fag is a slur. It's not like
Bitch is a slur. Nigga.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's
Bitch-
not.
Bitch isn't a slur.
No, it's not.
So we can call y'all bitches now.
Y'all
You've been calling us bitches.
I've never called y'all a bitch.
You might not have called me
I wanna
or
call you a
Bettina.
bitch. I've never
You might
called
not
you
have
a
called
bitch.
me or Bettina
KK.
a bitch, but you call women
you
bitches.
call-
KK
woman a bitch
KK has
before.
never called these hoes bitches. What are y'all talking about?
I have.
He laughs.
Who have I called a bitch?
Yeah.
You never called a woman a bitch before?
You've called.
No.
a woman-
I say the word, but I've never called a girl a bitch.
Really?
No, well, I got a mama. But I got.
Fucking teach
But
your home.
no, I said the word bitch. I didn't call her.
Yeah, he
a
wasn't.
bitch
He
per
wasn't
se.
talking to her
You
specifically.
were saying something like when you make a third person comment, like, I'm just like bitch.
bitches.
That's still
different.
calling a woman a bitch.
Yeah.
I never said to a woman though.
Just because you didn't say it to her face doesn't mean you made.
But like, would you say?
Her.
Would you ever say be like, bitches be tripping? Like, have you ever said that?
Well, of course.
That's what we.
still-
But
talking
I
about.
never had a conversation. Bitch, you
That's-
tripping? Like I never did that.
No. That's
No,
not what. That's not what we're. talking
I've done
about.
that.
Well, okay, I've said the
We
word
know.
bitch. I've
We
said
know.
that. I'm
We
just,
know you've done it.
I've called a few women bitches.
Yeah.
We know.
I've been
Yeah.
calling bitches during sex. They actually like that. You should do that sometimes.
That's
Choke them and say,
That's
"Take
different.
this dick, bitch."
That's different.
Oh,
That's different.
Are the kids? I don't know what's going on.
Go. What do you want to leave us with, Sarah? Sarah.
I'm just glad that I did my teenage years before there were cell phones.
Fair enough.
You're
Yo,
right.
hell yeah.
Because I did some crazy ass shit and there's no record of it.
There's a record of this train we ran on a VGA flip phone.
Oh Jesus.
Why?
Um,
Like, why?
That is
Why?
not.
Foot has got to be teared off the screen that big.
That's what I'm saying. You can't see shit, and I'm pretty sure that file can't be transferred to any MP3 now. It's like it's a
What
VGA.
lame nigga was walking around recording you?
Was it you?
At the time, no,
Because I know the phone wasn't. The phone sit at an angle like
I
that,
was-
so it wasn't. You just didn't set it down.
No, it was you had a hole like that.
Yeah.
They recording everybody. I had a pillow over my head so you can see me.
Oh Jesus Christ.
It was, but again, you're right because the VGA you can't. Remember, we used to, the pictures and the shit we've seen in phones and the stuff we could not transfer from one phone to the next. I got lost in the sauce.
Oh, we saw so much.
I seen that. There's so much vagina and penis.
with all the stuff in it.
So what we do, we work at AT&T. So when you get a new phone,
Fuck
you want all
that.
your
That's why
contacts and
I
stuff
never
transferred.
let them transfer my
But
shit.
but that but that was back then
That was
when
back
the only
then.
way you could
Yeah,
do it.
We had to do
We had a
it,
machine to
You
where
had
you
to
just
plug it
did it
into that
over.
little machine. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was only way. So man, we sit back there and you know people find good stuff because all of a sudden you see people disappear from the floor and go to the back. Hey, go get what's his name?
I was
And
like,
people-
I never,
pick up my phone, but like you.
I never let them do that. I was
So you
like,
got a
all
man?
I need is my number.
Say
And I
that.
keep my phone.
I will
Nigga,
never
I
forget.
never
what she
fucking
did
do
in
it.
his phone. Hey, so what's your number?
Why you bullshitting?
I had a girl that was like, "Oh, I can't figure out my phone," blah, 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 and I'm going through, and I'm like, "Why the fuck is she texting her grandpa so much?" This is before even Threads, so it was like grandpa,
Yeah,
grandpa, and I was like, "That's weird." There was not her fucking grandpa, and she was married. I was like, "You were, ew, that's gross."
That's
like, why would you?
normal. Was it?
Oh yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You find out so much about people. You already know what's going through people's phones, and like there are pictures. Like, oh my gosh, it was so much.
That's
filth in
why to
people's
me
phones.
it's not even a color thing. I'm like, you could be great, dirtbag, whatever, and to me I'm just like, it's all walks of life, you know.
Yeah, all y'all bitches are crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
What do I want to? I guess can I leave y'all with that? All bitches are crazy.
Bye.
Well,
No, I mean, I don't know. It's been cool. Thank y'all.
That was fun.
Thank y'all. It's been a minute since we all sat here and chopped up the shit. Now we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here next week.
Really?
Fucking guy.
Yeah, like
What's
I
the
said, we're
over and
gonna
under on
start
that?
this
I don't need to put my on that.
shit. Hey, why you bullshitting? Put it out the over and under for everyone who thinks we're going to have a show next week. We're gonna agree Sundays is what we agreed to.
Fucking around with you, I can make it after I get off of work.
Yeah. Well, we're getting
Late ass nigga.
we're getting a new system together, so we'll figure it out. We need to get to where we have our IGs and everything up. I changed my IG name since y'all were mad because my shit was so long.
It was very long. That's
What was it?
Dope in real life. That's me right now. That's not as long, is it?
Mine is black and ain't easy.
Yeah.
it is though.
But I mean,
easy
yeah.
when
So
you're dark.
we'll get our IG names up and we'll have it all cool
easy when
effects
you're
and shit
dark.
like that. So we're figuring out the new system, but we're up and it looks a lot better than the other shit. Again, Sarah, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having
Hopefully
me.
we see you again, and we want to hear podcasting from your mouth. I want to hear about you. We want to hear about you, what you're going through in life, and maybe you can counsel us and fix us with some shit.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not a counselor.
No.
What's wrong with you?
We counsel each other through our problems. We
No, we
counsel.
don't.
I mean, because you said something earlier, and you got a high five immediately. So maybe
We're
there
talking
was
about
That was
no.
not. No, that was a bad example.
No, but I mean that information.
No.
You'd be surprised how many people would love to.
Yeah.
Go to the Glen.
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Go to the Glen. Get some dang-a-lang.
My mom is
AKA Glenn. That's what it is. Pow from the Glen. That's what
Go
it
get home. So that's what we doing. Oh, we're the Glen now. That's what we doing.
is. That shit makes
What
sense.
side of the training church was your ass?
The Glen, Sarah.
Really?
The Glen.
She doesn't even know what the Glen is.
Not Montgomery.
know.
Stupid.
I didn't even know Waltham went that far.
It didn't exist after HEB. HEB Waltham English stops.
That zip code change on your
HEB.
218.
To neighborhood.
Yeah.
The neighborhood. No.
Run it
You
back.
tell somebody you
run it
stay
back.
off of Waltham.
that
I'm about to pass HEB. Where do I go?
Go back.
Around.
Shit, I live in Windcrest.
Going there.
Nah, I live in Windcrest.
Yeah,
Like, this ain't no motherfucker.
Once you pass
Windcrest.
Miller's Point, nigga, turn around.
This Oldham.
Miller's Point.
Nigga, this Camelot.
Oh my God.
Don't
I
do it.
stay in Windcrest, player.
Brandon lived on the corner of all that shit back in the day, actually. She was right in Miller's Point right before he got to that
This
shit.
nigga said It's old ham. I hate
Nigga, I stay on Oldham.
That wasn't part of Miller's Point?
I stayed
Nigga,
on
New World. Like,
Shit.
nah.
Because it was down New
I stayed
World,
on
Miller's
Ben
Point, and then it was
Waters.
you,
I stayed
right?
Right there, hell yeah.
Okay. Miller's Point was peace.
Ben Water.
Ben Waters was the spot.
That one little strip,
The
you
whole
turn
block
right,
was
number
lit.
townhomes. Like, I'll
My
never go that
homeboys
way.
used to live on Ben Water.
She was right by the retirement center, right? That retirement
Oh, that's
tower.
a good side, though.
Oh, on
what
the
I'm saying.
other end.
That's it. Right before she got to that shit.
Exactly.
It was kind of the Glen. It was kind of the Glen, but
Yeah.
you wasn't in the Glen.
That was a good part. You
That
can
was a
get
good
shot.
part. Y'all cut y'all grass.
The old people lived on. Y'all cut y'all's grass.
It's when you hit the duplex.
Yeah.
It's the duplex.
That's all the old people
That
said.
little school that goes straight up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Not the elementary, but it's a little school they built. That motherfucker goes straight
Harmony.
No, I don't know.
up. Yeah, you live over there?
Yeah.
You in the
It's that
Glen.
street. That's
Anyway.
the street. And then you cross over and
Yeah.
it's good again.
Y'all motherfuckers just stay out the hood and
Yeah,
No, you
Sarah.
said go out there if you black.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Sarah.
saying? We supposed to be
Try,
proud
let's
to
try.
go through that shit.
hey, there's
This
good
is
dick out there now,
firecrackers.
sir.
The
It's
real
good.
good dick is on the
No,
east
no, no,
side,
no, no, no,
sis.
no. Oh, east side. Okay.
Yeah, don't go to the Glen no more.
Was he black over there at the Glen you was fucking with?
You don't remember if
God
you black?
damn.
I love that answer. I like that.
You can say it.
Anyway, man,
I think he was
Oh,
Mexican.
Sarah.
we're
Oh, Sarah.
they're not as obedient as you thought they were, huh?
I never said that.
Anyway, we're out this bitch. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in to Socially Irresponsible, the podcast episode. What the fuck ever. We're out this bitch. Peace.
See y'all next month.